Nice try.
All right.
Okay, it's live now. You can do it.
Oh, hey YouTube! It is Isaac Mander, your coach of the Canadian Sandwiches. I have been playing draft for about 7 to 8 to 9 months, so I am very qualified to rank
Yeah.
teams. I've won one league and I made finals 4 to 5 other times, and I've lost most. But, maybe I'm washed, but I'm Zach Mander.
You are Zach. You are Zach Mander. I don't need an introduction.
You're Mario fan 2127.
Real.
I wish I could like. Oh, but I have to go watch a stream on my phone for the extra view.
True.
And also because I need to know what's happening on this.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. I see the tier list.
So do I. So do I.
Let me like put the quality up on the stream so I can like actually see.
Open the wrong thing. Yippee.
Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Is it time for power rankings? Is it time?
It might well be.
So
Right.
are we gonna start from the left? Or
I'm
right?
just quickly sharing it to the
you're
Draft
plugging
League
it. Oh,
channel. Yeah.
To the what channel?
Oh, to the one in my.
Oh yeah, the plug channel. I need all these people's names. It's gonna be fun.
Real. Do you think they'd care if I just at everyone real quick? I think that'd be funny. Oops.
Yeah, I don't. Why would they care? I don't know. I'm not in the server. How would I know?
That's so real. Wait, can I at Pokemon Draft League? Is that an at I'm allowed to do?
Are you? I'm not in that server. How would I know?
Okay, I'm not gonna risk it. But
just post it. It's fine.
I posted it. It's
all
fine.
right. Huge.
All right.
Shall we start ranking?
I think we can. All right.
Are we gonna start with Palafin team? Is that the?
Yeah. So
Start with
if you can see it, I have. We're basically just going like down. So we're gonna do red teams top to bottom, then the yellow teams, then green, then blue, then like purple.
Okay, red teams. Okay. I
So
understand.
yeah, Palafin team first, and I'm sure you can see, but we have S, A plus, A, B, C, and D. I don't know how accurate these tiers are actually going to be, but I feel like we always end up with an A plus. So I just added it early this time.
Yeah. Fair. All right.
Okay.
I'm looking at this first team, and there's things I like about it. One thing that sticks out to me is that Screamtail's your fastest Pokemon, and that's Palafin, and then everything else is slow as shit.
I agree.
You do have webs. You do have a Hitmonlee. Your speed isn't great. You have a lot of strong Pokemon. I don't think you need Swampert. I don't think. Okay, Quillfish for 3. Okay, that's a steal. You can keep that. But like, I think Pert could be replaced with like a ground type that doesn't have the water secondary typing.
There we go.
And Swampert should probably be replaced with like a faster Pokemon.
That's fair. I mean,
I also do
yeah.
think
One of
Hitmonlee
the main
else.
problems is that there just aren't a ton of fast Pokemon left.
Yeah, that's not great then. I mean like, yeah, Hitmonlee. I don't.
What's some
think
fast
he's worth 10
Pokemon? There's like
points.
Superior.
Serp. How much is Serp? You obviously can't tell.
It's like pretty expensive is the problem. Like Serp is 16.
Jesus, man.
What? There's Ogerpon
These guys are
Teal
traumatizing.
for 15, which is 110.
Yeah,
Weavile in
I mean,
15
like-
as well. Weavile would
Okay,
could be decent.
Weavile could be good. You could also get well, you already have Raging Bolt. I'll say Raiku's not bad. You could also get Mienshao over Hitmonlee. You need to like you drop Hitmonlee and Pert and get like Mienshao.
Yeah, I could see that working.
Speed a little bit. I know why you have Hitmonlees for Rapid Spin. Like I get that.
Yeah,
But Hitmonlee's
yeah.
not really great. I think with these drafts, you don't need removal. Like I'm a person who likes to draft removal, but when I look at this team, like I don't think you need removal on this team. Like none of these Pokemon are Stealth Rock weak. Like spikes suck. Like you're gonna
Yeah.
struggle with the hammer
This team
action,
is going to
but,
struggle
like,
with spikes, but look, I'll be honest.
Hitmonlee, I don't think Hitmonlee's gonna do the job as a spinner. Like I get it, it's a good on a Burden Sweeper with Terra, but I really think you could have gone a better captain. Bisharp, I think is
it's-
very solid.
Yeah, for sure.
I
I
think
mean,
Bisharp-
if we just
Bisharp
quickly
and
go
Bolt
to the
with
draft
priority.
board. I mean,
Like these bullets help with your speed. Like
There was some
priority wise.
very, very solid like 10-point terror captains.
Or like if you really want rapid spin, get hit on top.
Yeah.
Get him on top.
Hitmontop is still only
You want to
9,
go that
but
direction.
like
And
it's
like,
still very good. I mean, even Sorina's still available.
yeah. Yeah, I think you
But
could definitely drop
you do have
Swampert.
Rillaboom though.
I think you could drop Swampert and just get like a faster Pokemon. You would like a ground type, but
Yeah, you
and
would.
like I don't think you need. I think you could. You Qwilfish is very good grounded poison, so I don't think you need to drop that. But and like this team, okay, like I get the Vikavolt pick, but I don't think this team needs webs. Like you have 3 priority goats
True.
in Palafin, Bolt, Bisharp. Like webs are nice, but they don't
I
help
think
anything here. Like,
I
it
think
helps
webs
Bolt and Palafin,
are
yes.
nice for Palafin and Bolt, and like if you want to go like a banded Rillaboom, I guess. Apart from that, it doesn't do too much.
Yeah, because I have a team actually very similar to this in another league, and I have a Vikavolt, and I have it. It's not come a single game. I don't think it. I'm planning on dropping it because it does. My team, like with all this priority, you don't need webs. You're clicking Jet Punch, you're clicking Thunderclap, you're clicking Grassy Glide, you're clicking Sucker Punch. Like,
Yeah,
and Screen Tail is going to be
fair.
that utility powerhouse. I think if you drop Vikavolt, you'll get extra points that you can use to somewhere else to help your speed a bit. You don't need. You already have Raging Bull as an electric type. You don't need Vikavolt.
Yeah.
The reason I
yeah.
have Vikavolt on that team is because I needed an electric type because it's my only way of breaking bulky waters. It's cooked.
But yeah, this team is Raging Balls, so it doesn't. It's and Rillaboom actually. So this team does not struggle with bulky waters, which obviously can be a bit of a problem for your Palafin. And if like you've got to support your Palafin as much as you can. And I think you have done. But yeah, I don't know how much Swampert is like necessary here. You're just really compiling like grass weaknesses.
It's very unneeded grass weaknesses. Like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I think if you get something to improve your speed tiers a little bit, like just
Yeah,
get something faster,
yeah.
I don't know if Jolteon's on the board. I mean, it's not a great option. I mean, there's like Raikou, Kilowattrel, like Kilowattrel Terra could be like a better replacement for Vikavolt. Like if you wanted to, like just for that speed tier, and like Flying Stab is very strong. Like Kilowattrel can be your flying type attacker.
Yeah. I agree.
Like that's just like a suggestion. Just get something fast. Just get something above Streamtail speed tier, I think, and you're like fine.
Yeah. Oh, they're just really
Or
on a
even
ton of
just-
things above that speed
Yeah.
tier.
I feel like if you can
Unfortunately.
Yeah, if you get,
I mean, there's
Terra, Pillow,
this
and
Yan
Chow.
Mega. Because
Yeah, but that
How are
mod's
you-
like not good.
how are you with
I
bulky
mean, can it Terra?
grasses?
Can it Terra? Can it Terra?
Yeah, it can Terra.
Okay, then that's not bad. I'd prefer something that actually is fast and not just fast because of an ability.
That's fair.
You know,
But
just something immediately fast because I think
Running
this
Protect
team has
isn't.
the power.
It's not the worst thing in the world, right? Like Yan Mega doesn't
Yeah, I mean,
mind.
Protect,
Running
okay, Protect's good, but like Yanmega's just.
It is a bit of a waste of a move slot,
I
though.
feel like on this. I feel like on this team, I don't think Yanmega makes sense. I think in this team you want to get your
That's fair.
priority guys in a position that they can. Click
I will
on.
say this team does, like, looking at it all together, it does really struggle with, like, bulky grasses. Like, you do have Terra Fly on Bisharp and, like, Vikavolt Bug Buzz. But outside of that, bulky grasses are
Why I
going to mess
suggested
you up.
Kilowattrel? Why I suggested Kilowattrel?
Ooh, Uni's the burst.
Yeah,
I mean,
Zakatak would be happy. Yeah,
You
I know
are
nobody here
like-
watching knows him, but
you're, like, 80% of the way to, like, a rain team. I mean,
you could go Rain. I don't think
it doesn't
Politoed is-
need rain. But, like, if you want to get
I think the rain
Kilowattrel
matchup
and you
will
don't
be
want to risk missing Hurricane,
Terra
then-
Blast flying. That's your answer.
literally.
Kilowattrel needs Terra to be like good.
Oh.
But without Terra, it's still like decent for this team. I think for this team, like it should be a Terra captain. I know why you have Hitmonlee. I think you get Kilowattrel and then either Hitmon top or even Mienshao if you want some more speed.
Yeah,
Speed,
him on
but
top would
I
be
think
nice.
Hitmon top.
Him on top makes a lot of
will
sense.
give you some more. It will give support along with Screamtail. I think they're both kind of synergized. Screamtail is such a key bulky piece on this team. I love Screamtail on offensive teams. It's such good backbone just to have on every team.
Yeah.
I wish every team could have a Screamtail. That one is perfect.
You do like Screamtail a lot.
Yeah, my second favorite types, Hatterene and Screamtail. Those two are.
Okay,
just-
Hatterene's a goat. Hatterene is a goat, right?
Hatterene is a goat.
I am
Hatterene's
yet
a
to use
magical-
Screamtail though. I'm yet to use Screamtail.
I tried getting you to draft it.
I know you tried getting me to draft it.
I have it in another league. I have it in 2 leagues actually now. It's just such a good piece. If Hat just not me justice. Like next time I use it, I'm drafting Screamtail over it every time. Like, I might need a new goat.
Okay.
But yeah,
You know what?
that's
We've people watching. Hello, Duncan,
Oh,
Alex Needle, Doc, and Girardin. I definitely pronounced that last one wrong. I'm very sorry. Anyway,
but this team is solid. I don't.
it
think
is very
it's perfect.
solid. I think it's the speed test
I
hold it back a little bit, but Palafin does have Jet Punch, so it's not like
Thunderclap and Rillaboom has.
yeah, exactly.
It's not the worst. It's not the biggest issue. I think Swampert needs to get off the team. I don't think this team needs webs. I don't think this team needs Hitmonlee. I don't think this team.
Yeah. I agree.
This team just needs to make a few changes. So B tier is a good starting point. This is a pretty good team.
I think
Like top 3 plus Screamtail and Bisharp are great, but I think everything else could.
I could see this being an A tier team, like low A.
I think B for now. I think B for now because
I think okay.
We
can leave it
B
for
need
now.
a base. Yeah.
Yeah. We've got to see we've got to see the other teams first.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Next up, for the
right.
record, I'm just going to put stuff in A while we talk about it, and then we move it
Okay.
afterwards. I mean, we obviously do that normally, but for the new people watching. Okay, the Great Tusk team next.
Great Tusk. Ooh, okay. Great Tusk, Wellspring. Crossbow's interesting. Talonflame for Defog. Vaporeon Terra, that is interesting. Wow, Glacier Terra for 5.
Yeah, this is
Klefki for a 6? Whoa.
Yeah,
whoa.
like Grimmsnarl and Klefki, I think are both 6 points, which was pretty nuts. That was pretty nuts.
Okay, Vaporeon Terra is interesting. I have a suggestion. Put that Terra on Klefki instead of Vaporeon. I don't think Vaporeon needs Terra.
It doesn't need Terra. Putting on
it makes
Klefki
it more annoying.
devious.
Also, like, okay, but I think Terra even more devious.
It would be very devious. I mean,
well, Vaporeon's pretty okay.
Vaporeon Terra is cool though.
Oh, definitely. Like Terra Ground, I like Terra Ground.
Like,
I think these 3 are great Terra types in general.
Yeah, I completely
You
agree.
have to have stab, right? You have to have you have to have water.
Yeah,
You
at a
can't not have
glance,
water.
this looks like a very solid team. I mean,
Yeah, at a glance. I'm trying to look deeper into it.
yeah.
Fairy type and Klefki, Rudra.
What was one of my main brackets?
But you have Talonflame.
Oh,
Okay,
it's pretty.
obviously
It's
1.8.
Talonflame is your only fairy resist, which I don't love.
No, Klefki.
Yeah, you do have Klefki. Actually, that was a relatively recent change. Actually,
Okay, Hudra. It's not my
Hudra.
favorite steel type. But
It's not.
If you
It's
need a dragon,
yeah.
gives you.
But
Azelf is cool.
It's decent.
I like the speed. I don't think you need a Necrozma on Azelf. I feel like
those two do look a little weird, but I think
don't
Necrozma's
Necrozmas need it on.
cool.
Necrozma's very good. Don't get me wrong. It's cool, obviously. Like,
It is a bit overpriced though. Is the thing. That's
Yeah, I
which
think you
is
can make it
something
work,
we're going to
but-
be saying a lot. But yeah,
Yeah, this team is. Thank God you have that Ogre Ponder. This team is gonna hate knockoff.
for sure. I mean,
This team. Hates
one
knockoff. And obviously,
one
I
thing
think
about
it-
Necrozma I do really like is that it gives you trick room for like Lastria.
Oh yeah, Klefki gets Trick Room too.
Yeah, true. I mean,
Klefki is a very great support Pokemon for this.
it
team.
is.
I do
Yeah,
really
it
like
is really good. And like for 6, like it is one of the few things that's probably actually underpriced, which didn't happen a lot here.
that. Azelf. I like the speed tier. That's the only reason. Like,
Yeah, the speed tier is
I like
good.
it,
Apart from that,
Levitate's nice. This team is gonna hate fighting a water type.
it
Besides
does
the
have.
Wellspring.
Yeah, it does have Wellspring, but apart from that, you're complete. Okay, actually, it's Wellspring and Vaporeon. It's probably okay.
Yeah, you have a Hudra. You have a Hudra.
And Hudra. I don't think water types are the biggest problem.
Yeah, probably not. Fairy types look nice. Dragon types are clicking Draco Meteor into everything except that Klefki.
Draco Meteor goes super hard here. You're so right.
Yeah, you don't really have a. Okay, you have Gudra. I guess.
Like against
Something
against something you're scared of, like Draco, you probably just have to go like AV Gudra.
This team is not gonna like fighting Dragapult. Oh goodness, golly.
It
goodness.
really isn't. You're completely right.
And honestly, Valiant too. This team's gonna hate fighting Valiant.
Yep. Yeah. Valiant's
I mean,
definitely
most
the
teams
first thing I
do,
looked
but-
at.
There's no grounded poison. I think this team really needs a poison type. Be honest. Like you got Terra Poison Vaporeon. That's your poison type.
Yeah, which is like okay, it's better. It's better than nothing. It does have like Talonflame defog, so at least it can get rid of hazards without getting poisoned. Like that is
Oh, yeah.
something. I mean, you do have like 2 good hazard removal options in the Tusk and the Talonflame.
No, yeah, your removal is great on this team. I'm not concerned about the grounded poison in terms of getting rid of spikes. I'm more concerned of it. I like it as a defensive typing. Like more than I
Yeah. No, that's
yeah.
fair. That's fair. I
Like even if you
mean,
get like a muck or something, like something that's like kind of not really that
ooh,
great.
muck.
I don't know, just a poison. That's like the first thing that came to mind.
A poison
Do
would be
kind of
nice here, to be fair. Because
yeah, I think a
Vaporeon
poison.
doesn't want to go like Terra Poison all the time. Although I'm sure it definitely could.
You
But
kind of want
you
to look for.
probably want to Terra your Glastria like more often than not.
Yeah, I feel like you could have gone a better secondary Terra Captain. Just be honest.
Yeah, Vaporeon's going to be annoying. I also don't love the Terra types. I think you don't need to be Terra Water. I get why you are, but I think just like maybe Fire could have been better, or even like Dragon,
Yeah.
because yeah, or even just Steel.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I like the speed tiers. You've got good removal.
Yeah, the speed is good. I think the team is
Not
solid. I don't
not
think it's as good
overly
as the
weak
last.
to any particular type. I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to like look
Yeah,
at
I
go
think
into my mind palace. Oh, actually, you really don't like ghost types now that I look at it.
I do prefer the first team that we talked about to this one.
Hmm.
Sorry for like not being super focused right now. I'm up for a draft right now, so I'm kind of like thinking of what I want to get. Real
It's
quick.
okay.
I'm trying to look. Okay, so
This
this is my
is
physical attacker. This is special. This
ultra.
is physical.
I assume this is Ultra Ball division.
Yeah, debating if I should get. I'll just tell the stream. I'm
Hell yeah.
either gonna get Dunsparce Terra or Meloetta Terra, and I
Oh,
cannot decide.
okay.
I need normal type, and I'm trying to decide. I
Are
did pick
you
up Vileplume,
just
so I
just take the Dunsparce and just accept that you want to click Glare. Let's just be honest with ourselves. That's the reason you want the Dunsparce. You just want to click the yellow magic.
okay. Well, that's not why. Because to me it's okay. Do I want a special attacker or a physical attacker? My special attackers right now are
I mean,
Manaphy,
the Dunsparce does
Golden Go,
both.
and Vileplume. Oh wait. Let me look at stats.
Because like
Wait.
it's known as like a boom burster, right? But I'm pretty sure its physical attack is higher.
Wait, if it does both, then I'm picking it. Then.
I think the Dunsparce would be fun.
Yeah, I don't need the psychic typing on. Oh yeah, this is both. And it gets set up on both sides. Okay, no, I'm picking the Dunsparce then.
Hell yeah! I'm glad we could come to that conclusion. And
Yeah, plus I already have Terra Meloetta on the draft league.
I was literally just about to say, don't like haven't you had like Terra Meloetta recently?
The Dunsparce Pokemon card. I always like to do Pokemon cards when I draft. I don't know. I think they look cool. Ooh, this one looks silly. I picked this one up last time I dropped it, but now pick it up. Terra the Dunsparce. Who's up next?
Vaporeon Wish
is
passing in this team is actually very nice.
Oh no, Vaporeon's a great supportive piece. It is your Pokewater, which I mean you have Ogerpon, but like Vaporeon fits here. I just don't like that it's a Terra Captain, but now the more I'm looking at it, I can see it.
I think
I don't hate. Yeah, probably better than Klefki Terra, but Klefki Terra could be so cool. When stored power sets in.
Terra Clef. Oh,
But I think you need Klefki's defensive typing like a lot anyway. So it's
Steel
not
Steel Fairy is really important here.
yeah, Ice, Water, Steel, and Glacier. Those are interesting Terra types.
Because it is your only like
could've-
Dragon Immune.
On Glacier, you could have went Electric Terra. I kind of prefer that on this team. I mean,
Electric
over
Terra makes
Steel.
sense.
I get why you have Steel, probably to help you with Dragons and Fairies, but like I think Electric and Fairy, those are the types I run on it, so I'm a little bit biased, but I do think.
I do
Electric
think
is
you'd
nice.
probably want a type to allow you to resist fighting. I think that is probably something you want.
You definitely want Fairy. Your Fairy type's Klefki. You need some Fairy offense, so I think
Yeah,
Fairy.
yeah.
Now that I think about it, yeah. This team is good though. I don't think it's.
I
don't think. It's,
I think it's solid. I think it's solid. I'm just trying to decide which one I prefer, this one or the previous one. I do think I prefer the previous one.
that's what I was saying. I do prefer the previous.
I think. I mean, yeah, we kind of dunked on like Swampert, Vagabond a little bit, but outside of that, I think this team synergizes really well.
Yeah, like I think the top three, or
Whereas
like the
this
top
one,
three plus Scream and Bisharp, like I think those are 5 perfect S tier picks to get.
yeah,
But
yeah.
your other ones don't complement it well enough.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
But
this team is more like
I wanna do this. I want to put the previous one in A and put this one in B. That's what I'm thinking.
okay with that. Yeah, I think this team's B tier. I was gonna say this team is like.
I think it's solid. I think it's very solid. I mean, we'll have to see like the standard of the other teams as well. But, yeah. Okay. What's the next team?
Is it your team?
Oh, it is my team. Oh joy.
Oh, we're gonna glaze the kind of this team.
No.
We both discussed this team. I bet.
I mean, okay. I will say I have already like built my week 1 team, and it was really fun to build with. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't want to be right. I want to be as like unbiased as possible, and like it is like hard sun, like super hard sun.
Your top 2 are insane.
My top 2 are insane.
Like, the fact you got both. Your physical offense with Crook too, like, like besides that, you don't really have much physical offense. I mean, you have a Victory Bell that can do both. You have a Torkoal that can be physical.
Yeah, I mean, Victory Bell can
It's
growth to +2 on either stat, which is very cool. I will say.
Sandy Shocks is epic.
Sandy
Espeon
Shocks is
quite a
awesome.
cool magic bounce
Espeon's
option.
cool.
You
I
can
mean,
see speed tier too.
Bronzong can be physical, but like it's obviously more here is like a
Bronzong's nice
supportive
with
stealth
so
rocker.
it's kind of not weak to Sun that badly, but it's.
Yeah,
it's mainly there as a
I mean,
ground
there's a lot of mind games with Bronzong because I could easily run Heat Proof and like, do you have the balls to click a ground type move into Bronzong?
I've never clicked a ground move. I'm testing it with the fire move and doing the calcs and saying, okay, is this or this?
But yeah, I mean,
Bronzong,
a lot. I reiterate, I don't know why Terra Crocodile was allowed. I'm going to be so honest. This Pokemon...
that's a top Terra. I don't know if it's the best Terra because I haven't looked at all the Terras. I mean, I'm seeing
we'd have to look at... We'd have to really look at all the 10 pointers, 9 pointers, 8... Even there's probably some like crazy 8 pointers together, but Terra Crocodile is mad. I'm so glad.
At least the Terras I can see on my screen that I'm looking at right now, I see 1 Terra that's comparable. So that's why I'm saying top 3 for now.
Okay, hold on. I want to guess.
But I can only see like half the teams from where I'm looking. I want to
guess.
You'll probably be able to guess. It's pretty easy. It's a pretty easy guess. You want to know how many? It's in 10 points. I'll tell you that. Which, to be fair, a lot of these are actually really good.
Yeah, a lot of these are good, which is why I'm like... I mean...
Some of them are not.
Terra Armouge is pretty nutty. I think even, like, I think Terra Fraligator is also pretty awesome. Terra Flygon is cool, really? But I want to say Terra Iron Leaves. Maybe Terra Overquill, actually.
It was Reuniclus.
Actually, Reuniclus. I scrolled down and I saw Reuniclus. I went, you know what? It's actually Reuniclus, isn't it? Yeah.
It's because someone drafted it. Whoever drafted it, smart person drafted it.
Yeah, I agree, actually. Terra Reuniclus is pretty nuts.
That's like one of the best. That's like
such good abilities. Like, goodness.
Dude, that mon is... Oh, I saw someone use it. Oh my god, it's inspired me to want to use it myself. Like, it looks so fun.
Yeah, I mean...
But your team is crazy. I just want to say, like, you have such a crazy hard Sun team, but then you also have pieces. Like, you just have Crocodile, who doesn't need Sun. You can just sweep.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, I have one Terra Captain who needs Sun, but then the other Terra Captain isn't dependent on it if Sun doesn't look good. Which...
Sun helps it, too, technically.
Nice.
If you're Terra Ground, you take less from water type moves. I mean, that's always
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
It kind of moved Prim, but like I think that's fine. Prim's gonna move
Prim.
Anyway, so.
My logic behind Prim was that my top 2 picks are both dragons, and that makes me also weak to dragons. So just get a fairy.
Oh no, I get it for sure.
Bulky water.
No, I get it for sure. I think.
Because it just gives me it gives me another Pokemon that isn't dependent on Sun, and would actually prefer Sun not to be up. Because
utility umbrella.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not going to run Sun every week, right? Like I could easily just run like Booster Energy, Gouging Fire, like
Booster Energy Moon,
Booster Moon, just like AV Prima, Crocodile, like Shocks as just like a Sash Hazard lead, and then like Espeon or Bronzong last. Like I don't need Sun. I don't need Sun at all. But if I have Sun, then the team is pretty cracked. I
That
think
team is insane.
for
with Sun.
that
Sun teams are
reason,
always strong.
for now, I'm okay putting it in like A plus because it is pretty.
Yeah, we'll glaze.
It's
We'll glaze.
it's very good, but it's
No, your team's crazy.
in order for it to be okay. I think if Sun is up, this is an easy S tier, but this is draft.
Seven.
People aren't just gonna allow Sun to be up 24/7. So
Yeah.
I think A plus.
Manuel Reina's coming. Actually, well, Manuel Reina comes into that Primarina's.
Which is another reason I was like, okay, Primarina looks pretty fun.
But
But
Snow Team is gonna cook you. I'm not gonna lie.
Snow Team will cook me. You're so right. Freeze Dry. I mean, I'm not even like the weakest into Freeze Dry to be honest. Like, Gouging's not gonna. It doesn't mind Freeze Dry, and then I've run Bronzong as well.
Yeah, Bronzong, but like. and Grim.
AV
Not Grim,
Bronzong.
not Grim.
Ooh,
I mean, that's a set. You can also be Spidef. Like that one is bulky on both sides.
that's true. But yeah, I think A plus is fair. We'll see.
Yeah, no, yeah. This
We'll
team's great.
we'll see what the other teams are. Of course, this
Yeah,
isn't
for sure.
this isn't how it'll. Like none of this is
Yeah,
final.
yeah.
None of this is final. We like to adjust as we go along, of course.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
I see a team I really like. Next.
All right.
I see a familiar face. His name is
Ursaluna Blood
Believer.
Moon. Iron Valiant. Araquanid. 11-point Metagross. Okay, Metagross is one of those Pokemon that's like, why is this 11 points?
I drafted at 15, man.
Literally,
Don't put it
Metagross
at
is
15, put it
Metagross
at
is
like
so
14.
good. Metagross is so good.
Well, hopefully you're right. I hope it is. Because I'm trying it for the first time, so it better be good.
Hey, I enjoyed Metagross. I think it was a very underrated aspect of my SPDA draft. And then Terrazyclizar is really cool as well. Dragon Fairy Dark is interesting, I will say.
Dragon Fairy Dark on Cycle. I think you want Terra Ghost.
I agree.
I'm traumatized with that Terra type.
I think Terra Dark should probably swap for Terra Ghost. I get why you have Terra Dark. You want like a stronger knockoff, like, but
Yeah,
I mean,
Cycle is going to be your defensive Pokemon.
yeah.
It's not
If you
gonna be
if you
your
think
own.
of Dark's main like resist, it's Ghost, right? And you're already immune to that. People aren't clicking a Ghost type move into you anyway. I don't think you need the Dark type. I think you'd prefer to have Ghost so you can spin block because you do have an
yeah.
Araquanid, and like you do have Skeledirge as well. Like
sturdy,
like
yeah, but,
for
it's
the
always
spin
nice to have-
blocking, but so
that's
many
Coco-
like spinners like have the
Get
ground type as well.
Earthquake,
Like you've got Great Tusk, you've got
Earthquake.
Treads, you've got Excadrill, you've got Quaquaval.
Like, the best
And that's
spinners
just
are gonna
four
cheat
that
on
I
first.
was able to list off quickly. Like
I mean, Resist Berries will help, but like,
Resist Berries will
you're
help.
Cycle's a nice backup.
But-
I think.
you know, if you resist berry, you're not
Cycle's really
Boots.
good on this team.
But Cycle is
I do like
Cycle
this
is
team a
Cycle is really really good on this
I
team.
like this team a lot. I think the
And
team
I
has
think
a lot.
Zapdos is really really good here as well.
Yeah, nice flying type, nice bulky electric. I like every single Pokemon on this team. Obviously, Hatchrim like could be something else, I guess, but like it's a cool 2.0. Like,
Yeah, and then even like Terra Obeliva is obviously a
Oh, that one's
Pokemon
that one's awesome.
goat.
That one is goated. I drafted that in my first league and it did awesome.
I mean, yeah, it's just really good. It's a very solid like budget 5-point Terra Captain. It's really really good.
This is definitely up there on like one of the better teams.
This
I
is-
think
this
it's better
is-
than most of the teams we've looked at so far.
This is definitely one of the
Like
better
comparable
teams.
to yours. This is
Like
comparable to yours. Like, this team is great.
yeah, like obviously. Okay, actually, I'd say it's probably in the same sort of area because whereas my team is kind of dependent on Sun being up, this team's kind of
This team is
dependent
just
on
good.
Webs being up. I will say.
Yeah, I can definitely see it. Like Val is like okay. The
it's
one thing I
very
don't like about it
comparable
is
in that
Val.
aspect.
Yeah, Val. Our main fast Pokemon, but Val. Okay, we have Cycler actually. Never mind. What am I saying? Okay, yeah, it's not terrible.
It like the speed tiers
And
are
you have
good.
the bulky. You have so many bulky offense pieces that like I could see this team not-
Agreed.
Like agility Metagross is going to be a godsend on this
Agility,
team, so-
weakness policy, Metagross.
godsend on this team. And Arboliva
Yeah,
is just
for
going to be so
sure.
annoying for teams to break.
Oh,
Grass,
yeah.
Poison, Fire are great types.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can definitely see Fairy being replaced with one of these, but I don't hate like these three types are always good.
Yeah,
It's
I
always
mean-
Grass, Poison, Fire, Fairy are the top four, and then you pick three.
Yeah.
And you pick
Yeah, I mean, it has Dragon, Fairy, Dark, and I think if you just swap Dark for Ghost, I think that's okay because at least with Dragon you're threatening like Dragon Terror Dracos.
That one. Yeah. I mean,
I
both
think
stabs are fine. Like paranormal.
yeah,
also
yeah,
good
yeah,
too.
exactly. I think with
But
terror types,
dragon is best.
it's good to have at least one like I can just click a nuke button terror option because it just forces prep. If anything, if nothing else, it will force people to respect the option of a Terror Dragon Specs Draco Meteor.
Yeah, because cycle is no slouch.
It's not the strongest, but it's like Dragapult in
Draco
that
Meteors.
it will just outspeed a lot of things, and because it will outspeed a lot of things, it can just click like the stronger moves. Because Draco
Exactly.
Meteor is obviously a very strong move, especially if you're Terror Dragon boosted, and especially if you're also Specs boosted. It will
Yeah.
two-shot basically anything, apart from obviously like fairies and probably Steam.
This team's gonna hate hazards. So Cyclozar is such an important piece here.
Yes. Like, I think with Cyclozar, this is an A+ like tier team. I think if you didn't have
Yeah,
Cyclozar,
Cycle
like
saves-
probably B, honestly. Like Cyclozar
Yeah,
is
this would be covered
super
for
good
that
on like so good on this team. Like this is just a like it's an example of fitting a Pokemon perfectly. And I think
I do want to look. I do want to look at the 2-pointers. I noticed that
Yeah.
this team doesn't have a grounded poison. You could get Super Hatcham. Honestly, that's one thing. Just have a grounded poison. It's Swalot.
Swalot-
It could be funny.
Swallow's good. It's good.
Yeah, I think that's not the only. You don't need Hatcham, so like Swalot, just grounded poison. If you want to threaten it, I mean, Arboliva can be your grounded poison, I guess. But like having Swalot,
yeah.
just in case,
And
just if you really need it, and it's like pretty bulky.
you have
can,
Skeledirge as a spin
Toxic
blocker,
and
so
humid.
you may as well get hazards because you don't currently you don't have toxic spikes or spikes right now. Like you have webs and you have
Swalot
rocks.
doesn't use that. Yeah. I mean, spikes and
Metagross
spikes
is your
and
only
rocks
rocker,
are
which I don't love that. Because if Metagross is forced to run Stealth Rock, it can't run like agility and like 3 coverage moves. Or just 3 attacking moves and then like Bullet Punch. But hey, I do like to see you getting Iron Valiant and then getting one of Valiant's counters. I do like that. But yeah.
Wait, what?
Well, Metagross.
Oh yeah. Oh Metagross. I was
Especially
like,
for 11 points, because that Pokemon was getting drafted at 11 points.
Oh yeah, Metagross is where. Yeah. I was like confused. I thought you were talking about Blood Moon. I'm like, huh?
No. No.
No. Yeah, but this team's very good. I think
This team is
can
very
go
good. This
to-
team is very
yeah,
good.
I like it.
I think... Above mine or below
Put an A+,
mine?
I think.
I think it's definitely A+.
For now, we can put it below yours. I do think that your Sun team is just crazy.
I do agree with that.
Your Terra Crook is just like what?
Yeah, I think
Like-
my Terra captains are slightly better. Like yours are very good. Terra Cyclers are Terra Arboliva are like really, really good. I just
Like, this
think
team's
mine
very
exude more pressure.
Yeah, but that's just also the fact you have a
But
great
I think
step four
that does make
back here.
more sense for my team.
Oh, for sure.
because
This team loves
I've
Terra
literally
Cycle.
just drafted like Weather Hyper Offense. Like
Yeah, and Hyper Offense is especially dominant in this generation, so
yeah, exactly.
usually we're gonna be rating teams higher if they're more really offensive
Yeah,
compared to like
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
more bulky defensive team. Like, bulky defensive team is gonna be lower.
Foreshadowing
because
is a narrative device in which. Yeah, where's the stall team?
Oh, that's a green team. So it's not for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll come
Should
back
we
to that.
start with the... All right, so that's all the red teams, right? That's all the red teams.
Yep. Okay.
The red teams are all pretty good.
Red teams,
I like
red
them.
teams, all very solid. Very, very solid.
Oh, I like them. all.
No, like none of these teams are bad. Like B tier, even like yes, it looks like it's in the lower half. B tier doesn't mean bad. It just means it's it doesn't maybe synergize as well as like the A teams and upwards.
Yeah, it's more average. Usually team in the
Yeah.
A to C tier.
Yeah,
range.
like
And
anything S to C
very-
is like at least good. Like the only teams that will go into D are just like teams that maybe just completely lack synergy. They just compound too many weaknesses. Like maybe they are uber weak to hazards and just like don't have hazard removal. Like that's the sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like anything above that, you can easily win, like the league with it, like with a team in C tier, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could even win the league with a team in D tier. It's just a lot more unlikely.
It's just gonna be-
That's basically what the tiers mean. We
and this
probably
is
should have
about
specified
our
that sooner, but Who cares?
It's our opinion, not our opinion, not.
Oh yeah,
based
yeah, yeah.
on,
We should have opened with that,
I've
shouldn't we?
seen
This
lower
is
tier
our
teams.
opinion.
I've had a C tier team before, and I've made it to finals. I made it to finals with my speed tiers being Reggie Alecki at 200 and then having base 90, base 80. So it's possible with P.
That's real. I made it.
Oh, the pilot.
I made it to semis in the PCPL with Mousehold being my fastest.
Yeah.
So like, take what we say with a pinch of salt, you know. That's the main point here. That's the main point.
I mean, a grain.
Well, it's just the same thing.
Or just
It means the same thing. It's the same thing. Moving on. Yellow teams. Okay. Polygon 2 turret is diabolical. Just off rip.
no, that's just asshole Terra. It's a good Terra. Don't get me wrong.
It is a good
Okay,
Terra captain because it's going to be extremely,
is,
extremely annoying to go against.
This is a very interesting team.
It really is.
You have two very good fairy resists. You have two very good fairy resists.
Moth
You have
claws.
double fighting offense. I'm not a big fan of Basque Legion female on this team. That's the big outlier.
Yeah,
Here.
I agree.
You also don't need Dashbun when you have Diancie. I get it. But you don't need both Diancie and Dashbun. You can keep one. Honestly, Diancie doesn't even need to be here. You could probably keep Dashbun, if I'm being honest.
Like, Dashbun is a very solid pick for 3 points. I mean...
You could probably go on a better secondary Terra, though, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Like, Pure Fairy is so good, just like off rip. It doesn't need Terra.
I mean, yeah, I had Dashbun in a league. I brought it twice. Once. I brought it one time. But, like,
hey, that's still once. That's still once. Like,
and, like, fairy types are very good to have, for sure.
Like I'll tell you right now, like, Dashbun into my team, for example, like, you might end up bringing that Pokemon. I'll be honest.
Oh, I would.
Like,
I would.
like,
Dashbun kind of smokes you. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
literally. Like, I'm gonna,
smokes your
like, spoiler alert, I'm bringing Terra Poison Victory Ball in that matchup. just to get hit with the Terra Steel Dashbun. Literally.
Yeah, honestly, you keep the Terra Dashbun just for that matchup. Harry, you better. But yeah, I don't think you need Diancie here. Funny. I also don't think you want Basque Legion female. I feel like you want a better water type.
Yeah, Basque Legion female doesn't make a ton of sense.
Like, it's a fine
It's also
good, but it's so expensive.
Your speed is also kind of weird. Like, I see the fact you do have that, like, a trick room mode with, like, Polygon 2, Diancie, like Clodsire. Like, you could even go, like, Min Speed Urshifu with, like, Iron Ball. Like,
no.
But I don't know how good that actually is, if we're being honest.
That's terrible. So don't ever say that shit again. Trick room is not a good strategy in singles. It's a nice niche to have. But it's never something you want to build your team around.
Like, Reuniclus is a good trick room user because it can set trick room up for itself and sweep.
Yeah,
but you don't want to be setting trick room up for something else. That's not usually very great.
Like, E2 and Diancie can set it up for themselves and I guess each other, but I don't think this team needs Diancie. You have Claude already here, and you already have a Dashbun. I think Diancie could be dropped for something to help this team a bit more. I immediately see this team and say, holy shit, Pokewater's gonna have a fun time. That Clodsire is gonna be water absorb.
Yep.
And Milotic is 6-0ing this team. Milotic is 6-0ing this team.
Oh, I'm getting deja vu.
Yeah, I'm looking at the board. Someone has Milotic. This person has Milotic.
Oh, look, it's the team to the right. Shout out, green team.
Yeah, green team. Milotic. You definitely want a grass or a water type. Well, I guess you have Toad Scroll, but it gets ice beamed. Probably want an electric type, to be honest. But I do like the top two, Urshifu and Moth.
Yeah. Those two are cool. Claude, I think, also does make a lot of sense.
P2 is a cool Terra captain. I don't think he needs it, nor do
P2 is cool.
It's devious Terra more than anything.
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually that great. The normal type is so good on this mod that, like, Terra Ghost is nice, but then, like, what happens if you fight a dark type?
Yeah.
Luckily, you have the Urshifu single strike.
You
So,
you
at
do
least
you
you're-
do you do have Urshifu single strike, but most
I do-
archetypes have a secondary type, or at least coverage.
I do like the P2 Terra.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I
get it.
like it. I just wonder if it could be something that benefits more from Terra. I think that might be what you're trying to like get across.
Yeah. You could even Terra Toad Scroll, be honest. Like, it's not even terrible. Then it'll make Toad Scroll actually good. With Terra, I mean, give it a good defensive typing, it can actually spin. Like,
Yeah.
Toad Scroll could easily be like Terra Ghost.
Yeah, I mean,
Terra Ghost, Terra Water, and then Terra
I
Grass
mean,
or
we
Ground.
could look at options that maybe swap Diancie, Basque Legion female, and lets you get like a better Terra captain. Because there's still
Yeah.
Pokemon like Rhyperior on the board, or like Iron Leaves.
Iron Leaves is one, like, demon. No, it's not Demon Terra, it's pretty good. I also like Arcanine Terra as well. I
Even
think
for
Arcanine
Alligator.
Terra's Gator. Oh, Gator could be your bulky water, actually. Now that
Yeah,
I think about it,
exactly.
Gator, your bulky water. I like that a lot. And then I think you can. I don't
Or
mind keeping Dashman Terra. Dashman Terra is very good. You could also pick up Comfy Terra if you want to get
Comfy
that
Terra
out
is a
of
good
Dashman.
shout.
Yeah.
I will say
that's-
Terra
that's
Trevenant and
tough.
Terra Sorina could be useful as well, just to help you with those bulky waters.
Yeah.
Like Terra Grass Power Whip from Sorina is gonna nuke bulky waters. Milotic is not tanking that without a Window Berry, and it's not really gonna do much back.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah, this team is
this team
interesting.
it feels like a beta team. There's also no hazard removal.
No Toad Scroll.
Toadscroll, I mean, yeah, okay.
It needs Terra. I think it needs Terra.
Toadscroll is here, but like Toadscroll, it's not.
Needs Terra, I
It's
think.
not. It's not the greatest Pokemon, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, it's
like,
a very low tier Terra team.
yeah,
It's-
I think, like, Toadscroll is just here to like get a spin off, and then it's probably just gonna die because you see a Toadscroll, you see that it's squad weak to ice. I'm just gonna get like so many Pokemon just get Ice Beam
Icy Wind.
or
is
like
cooking as
Icy.
well.
Or like Ice Punch, which will probably do more damage than Ice Beam because
Yeah. It's
Toadscroll
more
is a
stuff.
Spadafmon.
Yeah, this team is not my favorite, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't
I
love
like the
it.
top two.
The
I
top
like
two,
the
top
two, and
three.
Zapdos.
I like the top three. I like
I like the top three
Gyarados.
Zapdos. And besides that,
I-
Pokemon's cool.
I think I think you're hating on Porygon 2 a bit much. I think I actually do like Porygon 2.
It's a nice bulky piece.
I
but don't know
think-
if you need it. It's 10 points. It's way too expensive for like.
It is
A good
expensive.
wall.
I will give you that. It is definitely
good-
too
It is a
expensive.
good. It is a good wall
And
for sure.
you do
but-
you do have a couple like wally Pokemon. Like you have Clod, you have like Porygon, like
Yeah, they kinda
Diancie to
pair
some
well
extent,
together.
and like
Maybe-
Dashbun. Like
I mean, yeah, it's annoying.
I see the vision. And like you do have Clod and Imoth to absorb like the toxics that would be going to
No, for
Porygon
sure.
2,
Yeah.
since you don't
No,
have
yeah.
like Terra Poison or Terra Steel.
Yeah, no,
Which
top three are great.
you don't
Gyarados
need.
is great. Pichu's
Like,
fine.
I think
Diance's
I
Dashman's
like
fine.
the P2. I don't necessarily think you need like Diancie or Basque Legion female. I think those are the. I think I'd say those two are the weakest links here,
Yeah, definitely. I love
Um,
Diance.
as well as
Diancie's-
probably Terra on Dashbun.
Yeah, you don't need Terra Dashman. I mean, it's nice, like for sure, but
Actually,
I think you
wait.
can get an alternative option.
Okay, wait. Are you in the same group as me?
Huh? Oh. Who are you talking about?
This team. They aren't, so they can drop Terra on Dashbun.
Wait, what do you mean this?
Because they are not in the same group as me. Oh yeah. Okay, you don't know this. I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but we have 18 teams, and they've been split into 3 groups of 6.
Yeah.
And I
okay.
think each team is going to play each other,
Oh, so you're
and
not
then
playing this
top
team.
4 from each group will start playing in playoffs. I don't know. I don't remember exactly how it's going to work for playoffs, but
Interesting. Okay.
you've got the basic premise, which I think it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, top four from each division make it, and then what is there going to be like playing games where like the top 8 make it? Or
Yeah.
not, wait,
Oh
not
no, there's going to be like a losers bracket. So
yeah, I've never played draft like that, so I don't
yeah,
know.
neither have I, and I'm looking forward to it actually. it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be very fun. But okay, where are we thinking for this team then? I think I'm thinking low B, because there are pieces that I like, but
Yeah, keep it there for now.
it just feels like a little lackluster. And also because okay, when you have a team that feels more defensive, you want like a couple ways to help with hazards. So you're not. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just spamming heavy duty boots on like your Pokemon.
This team loves boot spam. This team will be fine. But like,
Yeah, exactly. But you know, this is draft. Maybe you want a different item to help with a bad matchup, and you don't want to run the boots, but you have to because maybe they have a ton of spikes. I will say you do have like 2 grounded poisons, so at least you want toxic spikes weak.
yeah, but toxic spikes aren't that good, so it's not like
True.
crazy.
Although toxic spikes would be annoying for this team, I will say.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So yeah, I think the top 3 are very good, and then I like Gyarados, and I do like the Porygon too.
Yeah, it's decent. It's not bad.
But yeah.
But everything else is kind of mid.
Okay. Oh, next up we have the Rain team.
Oh, this team actually looks good.
This team does look good. This team looks
like
pretty cool.
good in rain.
Basket
It's
Legion,
hella
yeah.
overpriced.
It's like okay. So remember what we were saying about my team.
Yeah.
This is basically my team, but Rain.
It literally is. I really like this team. I really do like it. I don't like Basket Legion on this team. I'm gonna be honest, but like I like everything
You are a
else.
Basket Legion hater.
Yeah, for 15 points.
It is
better
overpriced.
Pokemon.
It is overpriced. I will give you that. It's
Like, it's
definitely
good in rain,
overpriced.
sure. You click buttons. That's valid.
But yeah,
Overcoat
I
Terrace
mean,
for awesome rain.
Last
I don't
Respects is
think you
obviously
need Terra
banned.
poison. I don't think you need poison on Overcoat. You could probably go flying. Over poison on the Terra type thing. Or you can go like a different type to
I
help you
mean,
with coverage.
I kind of get it. This team, it doesn't love going against bulky fairies, so I do get the logic there.
No, for sure. I don't think you need both poison and dark though.
That
Drop
I
once.
do agree with. I do agree with that.
Yeah, bulky fairies. I mean, you're clicking a water type move. They're dropping to a water type move. I don't know what you.
I mean,
And you have the bulky fairy. Okay, besides like Screamtail and Florges, like you have at least one of the 3. That wall.
yeah,
Wake.
yeah, exactly. You do have Sylveon.
This team is gonna hate Screamtail though, so watch out for that.
Yep.
This team
Yep.
needs an electric type. This team needs an electric. This team needs a Thunder Wave immunity. This team is getting Thunder Wave spammed.
You are correct. There is Mamoswine.
yeah,
There is Mamoswine. There is
I didn't-
Mamoswine.
I haven't seen that one. I mean,
But
Mamoswine's
in
very
rain, that Pokemon's dropping to a water type move.
Yeah, on a rain team, it's definitely a weird choice, but I get it though. Like you need a ground type, so like.
Yeah. You
I'd
definitely
prefer
need a
like
ground type.
Brook, but Memo's pretty good for 12 points. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. It's like it's very reasonable. I understand why Mamoswine is here, right? But yeah,
Yeah, no,
like I do think this team would definitely benefit from electric types a lot, like a lot. Like, okay, actually, we can quickly go to the draft board and see what electrics are available. Probably not a ton, if I'm gonna be honest. There's
Well,
Raikou.
the Kilowatt. There's
Oh
Raikou,
yeah,
there's also-
Kilowattrel. That's true. You need the bus and all that.
Is Jolteon available? I'm not looking.
No, Jolteon's taken. Otherwise,
Okay,
Jolteon would have
I can
made a
go-
lot of sense. But
Yeah, I think
Kilowattrel,
Raikou or-
Kilowattrel is a good shout.
I like Raikou better because you already have Noivern.
But yeah,
Flying type.
Raikou gives you like a natural speed to.
Yeah, and Raikou's
mean-
also just like bulkier than
What
Kilo.
speed is otherwise?
The speeders aren't bad. I mean, you have Walking Wake. Besides that, though, it's not
What
great.
exactly? Wait,
But you got Basket Legion and Rain and Overclone and Rain, so it's not the worst.
Noivern.
Oh, and
Noivern's
Noivern.
123 actually. That is pretty fast. Yeah, I do think you would appreciate
Raikou.
the Raikou speed to, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you do have solid Swift Swim on, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, no. You're right.
Walking Wake can kind of carry a bit here.
Walking Wake. Yeah, Walking Wake's crazy. A shame you
Yeah,
won't
Caliban.
have like photosynthesis and sun, but there's nothing wrong with just going like booster
Yeah,
energy.
Booster
Like,
Energy is
who
item.
cares?
Yeah. Booster Energy Wake's probably coming a lot, but I don't really blame you.
Like, it's just one of those things. Like, it doesn't matter if it comes a lot if it's strong, you know.
Yeah, exactly. This is good.
But yeah, I really like this team. I think this is. I mean, it would be silly to put it anywhere that isn't like next to my team. Because
Yeah, I think it's
I think it's extremely comparable.
Yeah, definitely.
I think
I don't think it's as good as your team, but I think
I
it's
do I do think it's slightly below. Just like honestly, just because of how weak you are to like Thunderwave. But apart from that, I do like it. I do like it a lot. Like Bastille Legion male is we'll see how it performs. Maybe it
maybe we're
is
keeping an eye on
actually
it, maybe we'll
incredible.
see.
But like
Yeah,
if
being bad at
okay,
Pokemon.
like if Rain isn't up, then it's not
It's
going to be
not.
doing too much.
That's the problem with it. Like Overcoil at least can do stuff outside of the rain. Basket Legion not as much,
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
the male version. Like the female version, I kind of prefer because it can at least do stuff outside of rain. Like it's decent. But the
yeah,
male
yeah,
form,
yeah.
it's
It can
water
just
moves.
spam like
It doesn't get a real
adaptability,
go.
spec, Shadow Ball.
Yeah, which is why I kind of prefer the female one over the male one. To be
I
honest.
think they were priced the same as well. You know.
No, well, someone else took the female one. The one of the top, the first team, I think.
Oh, yeah,
Or not the
of
first team,
course.
the one of the teams. Oh, the team we just talked about.
Oh.
They could trade.
Duh.
Trade that.
Duh. Yeah. I could trade.
That's funny. Incredible.
That is funny. Oh, we have the memory of a goldfish.
Yeah, Chiyu.
Ooh, spoopy brain.
So, yeah. But yeah, this seems pretty good. I think it's A. Or did you put an A plus?
What else do we have in A plus? Is it comparable to the Ursaluna Blood Moon Iron Valiant team?
I'll be honest, I prefer that team.
Yeah,
But I
me
think this team
too.
is
Me
like-
too.
I prefer your Sun team as well. I think it's a solid A tier, like regular A.
I think I agree. Yeah,
I think it's comparable to the first team we talked about. The first team. I like the first team a lot.
I do. I do think this is better than the first team, but I think it is comparable.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have some bias to the first team. It's more my drafts.
yeah. I already know. You saw Terra Bishop and was like, yeah, okay.
Nah, it's Screentail and Bolt and Palafin.
True.
And I've been wanting to try Rillaboom too. I haven't got drafted because everyone keeps freaking taking it round 2.
Literally, it's like if you want Rillaboom, then like you actually have to take it like you have to be like the wheel pick, and you have to like get it then.
Sneasel Rillaboom. Or just take them.
literally. Like you just
Every
get
season
you just get the
you take
2-man
this round.
army, sneeze a Rillaboom, and then you just like go for it. Like you just get random
I mean,
stuff.
I was gonna do that, but they allowed Spectre to be on the board, and I'm spoiler alert, I have them in 4 leagues now.
The biggest Spectria. We actually have the biggest Spectria fan among us.
So when we talk to the Spectre team, I might like
That team will get glazed. I'm just warning everyone else that the Spectria team will be glazed.
Shall we talk about the next team?
All right, the Lando T team next.
Ooh, this is such a U team. What the fuck? There's the Greedent, there's the Petulant, there's the Volcarona.
Yeah, but there's also Iron Boulder. Ooh.
Ew. Hate that mon. But that mon is okay, it gives you speed tier, so it's like
It does give,
underrated,
it
but,
does
like,
it does give you speed.
it's a really good sword stance, click button, clean endgame mon.
It is.
I'll give you
It
that.
is. It like I do think it gives the team something
I
it
like
needed.
it here. I do like it here.
I also like it
the
here.
Latios too, like I like the Boulder, the Latios, the Volcarona, Lorges.
Volcarona Petulant go to
Petulant.
combo.
Lorges Terra for 6, Quagsire.
Yeah, I don't know. There were okay. All the like really underpriced Pokemon were like all in 6 points. I swear.
I think Quagsire should not have Terra, in my opinion. I think Galvantula should have it instead. Looking at it now, like I think Gal.
I agree.
benefits from it.
I actually do agree. Like, I get why you have Terra on Quag, but it doesn't need it at all.
Not-
I would
Not at
much
all.
rather
Its
see
life is already
Terra on
so good.
Galvantula and just potentially like Terra Electric, and then Terra Ghost and Terra Steel.
Yeah, or grass for boost the energy balls, or ice for the bolt beam cover. Like you can do whatever.
Yeah, true.
I
True, true,
love
true.
having Terra Ice.
Yeah, I mean,
think
I said
electric.
Ghost for spin blocking and then Steel for spin blocking Glimmer. That was my logic there.
Okay, bro. You do not need to be spin blocking Glamora. You're respecting that one too much. You're respecting Glamora too much.
I'm just, I am. You're right. I am.
No, this team is pretty solid,
This
actually.
team, this
It
team
has
looks
a
extremely
solid special
balanced. It's like
offense,
super
solid
balanced. You have,
super bulky, super
yeah,
like not
it's bulky.
but
You've got good pivoting. You've got like U-turn Lando T. You've got parting
can
shot on
push it
Petulant. You've
forward.
got flip turn on Latios. I think.
One thing I will say is Florges Terras. I don't think you can Terra Grass. I think you could change that easily to Fire or Steel. That would help.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Florges already gets Grass type moves.
I can
So
also
either
see
get
like
Steel for a more defensive
poison.
typing, or yeah, Poison. I do like Fire, but you have Volcarona. But Fire could be cool because Florges gets the Grass moves and then it gets the
Yeah,
Fire
true.
Blast.
That's true.
Or even Terra Ground. Terra Ground with Fairy
Terra
is
Ground defensive could
actually
actually be pretty cool. Yeah, I like that
for this
actually. I
team,
like that. I like that.
when you're ground type, okay, you have Lando T actually, never mind. But I like Terra Ground for Florges offensively.
Ooh, actually, yeah. I like Terra Ground to help deal with
Deals.
like bulky fires for
And that.
like just to help Volcarona, honestly,
Literally. Yeah.
because
I think
Volcarona is such a good
technology is-
Pokemon. Little
And then
little bit
drop
overpriced,
back.
like in this league, but it's extremely
Ah,
good.
you would draft it for 19, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Alright.
I wouldn't draft it for 90. 17, like I would be okay like paying 17 points for Volcarona. That one's great.
Quack. Quack is your bulky water. It gives you hazards. You have rocks on Lando. This gives you spikes and T-spikes. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's anything wrong with the team, and I just can't
It
find
seems
anything.
extremely balanced and well crafted, I'll be honest.
Okay, this team can go into A+, like for sure. This is easy A+.
Like like it like I feel like the biggest weakness of this team is like freeze dry, but like you have Volcarona and then Florges is so specially defensive that like
You also
it doesn't really
you also
care.
have Iron Boulder. You also have an Iron Boulder. I don't know, like weak to freeze jet, you have a Boulder, bro. Like that thing's shitting on them ice types.
True. I mean,
This is a good Boulder team, I'll be honest.
bundle will hydro pump it, but it's okay.
Yeah, Bundle maybe have a little bit of fun, but like you have a Galvantula with Sticky Webs and Iron Bundle's mid anyway, so it's fine. Just run a Choice Scarf Pokemon.
Bundle kind of smokes this team, I'll be honest.
Yeah, Boulder will boost your speed and Mighty Cleave and not one-shot it because Iron Bundle is good Fizz Death. But you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Exactly.
I mean, Volcarona could probably eat a hit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, look.
Iron Bundle's not that
Personally,
strong. And, like, has to
Personally,
hit,
if I'm
too.
playing Iron Bundle with this team, I am leading Volcarona. I'm leading it with a Pasho Berry, and I'm clicking Quiver Dance turn one no matter what.
And then Giga Drain, I'm kidding. Giga Drain probably like one-shots that thing anyway. Like the thing is
It
terrible
does.
to put out.
It does. I can promise you, it does. Like 100,000,000%. Yes.
Like I don't think Bundle's the end of the world. Plus, it's one Pokemon, so like who cares? I think this team's very good. It's like top
Oh,
3
wait.
teams.
I think we actually have the person who has this team in the chat. So Iron Hands was traded for Boulder. And
Oh, this guy's saying
Terragrass
Florges
Florges is for its ability. Okay, low key.
That's
Low
not
key.
real. That's not real. Cooked. Wait. Let me read what this does, because okay, no status. I see the vision.
You know what?
Decide
Could be
first.
cool.
Okay, that's
Could be cool. Kind of niche. Could be cool.
I prefer Terraground.
Like, okay,
I
you can block.
prefer-
You can block parting shots.
You can also block Thunderwave, and you can block Toxic. That is really cool. But I do still prefer Terraground.
I think Terraground just makes sense.
But it's a very cool.
It's a cool option that I'm sure could have a niche at some point, but I don't know how consistent
think
it
that-
is. I think it's about
Yeah.
consistency.
Yeah, Terraground with the fairy types are just so perfect. I had a Pheasantipity that has 70 special attack and like 90 attack, and I've gotten sweeps with that thing just with Terraground because fairy and ground are just so good together.
They are. It's probably why we haven't actually had a fairy ground type yet.
Yeah, thank
Kind of
God.
a crazy.
I'm pretty sure Diancie gets like Earth Power.
Duo?
That's like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this team's great. This team's great.
Yeah, I like the look of this team a lot. It just looks extremely well balanced. Super balanced.
Yeah. I'm not a
Like,
big fan of Quagsire. But
like,
besides that,
yeah, I think my biggest problem with this team is Terra on Quagsire. Doesn't really need it. I would prefer to see Terra on Galvantula.
yeah. But besides that, I was
But like, besides that, like, you have webs, you have a goat spin blocker in Pet. Like, I'm gonna glaze Petrunt so much. That one is my goat. And you also have
yeah.
Volcarona, which is another one of my goats. Like,
Licking
you
Cleaver.
have very good speed tiers as well.
Yeah,
Like,
Lottie. And
yeah,
Boulder. And
exactly.
Lando.
Boulder,
You know,
Latios, like Galvantula
very good.
even is like 108 off the top of my head. Like Volcarona 100, Lando T is like 91, I think. Then Petrunt at 88. And then Florges I think is like 75. So your speed tiers are really, really good.
Yeah, they are great.
And then you've like hazards with quite like I really like this team. I think this is definitely an A plus team. I think maybe
I
my
agree.
biggest problem is that you might be struggle to like get it's kind of slow paced and there's a lot of like pretty fast paced teams here.
I could see it. But I do think it can work.
But
I do think like
I
Latios,
think I
Latios
think it's
and
very good.
Lando
I think it's
T.
very, very good.
Latios and Lando T can
Like
apply a lot
like
of
the,
pressure.
the team is quite setup reliant.
A bit, but I do think you're fine. I think that
But yeah,
Lando T and
that's
Latios.
okay because you have ways of
And you have
getting.
Galvantula with web, so it's
Yeah,
not.
exactly. Like
Greedent's
Volcarona, like it
cool.
doesn't need to be like Quiverance every week. It could just be specs if there's no like hazard removal. Or like Lando
Yeah,
T
thank God
just
this
could be
guy's
like choice band. Iron Boulder could also be choice band. Petron could be choice specs. Choice specs malignant chain.
not. Real upset. Okay,
Stop.
so Greedent here. I'm realizing Greedent is the ghost resistor. Thank God you have a Greedent. Thank God you have a Greedent. Thank God you have a Greedent.
Yeah.
That is his
If
spectre check.
yeah, literally when you go and get spectre, like you have to bring ingredient. Speak. Okay, actually, no, we have to do it. Okay. A plus. Whereabouts an A plus are we thinking?
What's an A plus? I need to see the tier list.
My team and the Ursulina Blood Moon Iron Valiant team.
I think it's. I like it. I'm debating between. I think I like your team more, but I don't know if I like this or the Blood Moon team more. Like that's where
I think I prefer this team,
that's fair. I do like
but it is
Val-
close. It's very close, I will say.
Val Blood Moon, Terra Cycle. They both have like one flaw, and that's like the Terra types, I guess.
Yeah. Because they both have a very good spin blocker.
They're both very stacked. I think they're very
Um,
similar.
okay,
I
I think the team we just talked about has better like hazards, like outside of just webs,
Yeah. Okay,
like to take advantage of the spin blocker.
But that's also all from Quagsire, so I don't.
It is all from Quagsire, but like
Which
I
is
think that's I'll be honest. I think that's okay.
yeah. Change Terra Quagsire, please. That's like the only reason I would like the other team more. But yeah, I can put this team above it. I think this team's pretty good. We can look at it after.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, again.
I want to
Again, I like how this is all like crisscrossed. Like, okay, if this team doesn't end up here, I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right, next up. Okay, I'll let you start us off with this one because this is the Spectre team.
Okay. Spectre, Cinderace, Greninja, and Latias. 4 great Pokemon. You have speed. You've got your speed.
You have all the
got your
speed.
incredible
You might
speed.
actually have all the speed.
Oh, it's actually crazy. You have 130, 122 with Greninja, 119 with Cinder, 110 with Latias. Then you go right down to Arcanine Hisui with the 95. Speed tier might be 90. I don't know. Tinkaton's also 94. Yuxi's actually at 95.
Yeah,
So this
but
team is very
you
fast.
probably won't be running like much speed on Uxie.
Yuxi Terra. Oh, is that Yuxi Terra? That is fire.
This Pokemon will be clicking Calm Mind and Stored Power. And then Terra Scythe, I think, is also pretty cool. Just don't miss your dual wing beats.
Did
Easy.
Mesprit get drafted? I'm just wondering. Oh, Mesprit's more expensive. Okay, never mind. Okay, I really do. Okay, I want to be honest. The only one. Okay, Scyther at 105. Jeez, this guy just has all the speed in the world.
It does have all the speed.
And then Fortress.
And like
Okay, Yuxi has rocks, and Tinkaton gets rocks. Gren gets spikes and T-spikes, and Fortress. Okay, this team is
Like literally,
seems-
like
This team's really good.
webs go
These
crazy into this team, but
heavy
you
top-
have Fortress and you have Cinderace. Like,
I mean, the
you're
Scyther's not even terrible here. Like, it gives you that flying type. Yeah, I
yeah,
respect it.
no,
It's
exactly,
not my favorite, but
exactly.
like, it works. You've got a lot of
Um,
special offense. You got a lot of physical offense. You've got wow. This team's actually just like great in general.
it feels like an upgraded version of the team we just talked about. If you can get where I'm coming from there, it's
Looking
like
at
very
Terra's,
balanced, but like it has better speed tiers.
is Terra
It's
fighting Scyther for reversal sets?
I was going to assume close combat, but
I think they put Terra normal for the quick attack technician, but like
ooh,
besides, like that's the only flaw. Uxie Terras look fine. Like steel, yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say steel, electric, poison, like go anywhere with that. And then fairy, obviously, best Terra type to have on every Pokemon. It's
Fairy is.
oh, this team is probably I'm gonna be honest, best team I think we've talked about so far. I'm not gonna lie, I'm blazing. I like this.
Look, I can see it. I can completely see it.
You've got your speed, you've got your offense,
You have all the speed. You have a lot of
your
offense.
type. I mean, I don't have the type card in front of me, but like in my head, it looks pretty good.
It's pretty balanced between physical and special. I think
Like,
it leans
as
slightly more
Waters-
special, but that's
yeah,
fine.
right,
Like,
so-
who cares?
okay, like I guess the bad thing about this team is the fact that your main your physical attackers are both fire types.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
that's like the bad thing. Like I don't think I don't think Arcanine History needs to be on this team. I'll be honest. Like I don't think you need this Pokemon at all.
Bulky Waters will mess this team up, I will say.
Yeah, I mean you have an Electrode.
Yeah, you
But,
have
like,
the
that's
1 point
not-
Electrode, but
I mean, okay, honestly, you could make that a Terracotta. I'm not gonna lie. If you could have 3 Terracottas,
wait, you might be
That could
right
be
about that. Ooh.
oh, I watched Electrode get 6 kills in a draft game.
Huh?
It went crazy. Terra Ice, and
Oh.
it cooked.
Oh. Which league was this?
This was in Muffies.
Oh, really? Wait, who had that team?
What? I didn't get 6-0'd by Electrode.
No.
Someone else did.
Who had it?
Muffins had Electrode.
Oh, the actual like commissioner. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. I know. I wish I got to fight the commissioner, but I don't. So sad.
Hey, you got
But yeah, I think the biggest flaw is the Arcanine. And maybe even
Yeah.
the Scyther, but like, yeah, the Scyther's pretty good. I do rate it. I think it gives you types you need here.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, but yeah,
I
Arcanine
think
should-
the team just need help, like more like some help with bulky waters. I think that's the biggest like negative.
That's like the only thing stopping it from me.
But that is like the only thing. But like bulky waters are like so spadef that like they're gonna like make Spectria, Greninja, Latias like kind of struggle. But you can easily go like physical on Greninja.
and like honestly,
very easily.
I mean, Greninja. I mean, honestly, like maybe Terra Electric Uxie could be a potential here. Just
Yeah,
for that, even
true.
Terra Electric Scyther.
True.
Just honestly, just to deal with those.
I mean, Terra Electric Scyther's okay anyway because there's like Corviknight and Skarmory, and that will help with both.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this team is pretty good. Like the good thing is like if there's only one bulky water, it's gonna get overwhelmed easily.
Okay, actually,
And
wait.
Cinderace does get Trailblaze. I mean, like it can. I mean, not super bulky waters, but like
Which group is this? Okay, this person's in Group A. Okay. So in Group A, they will have to go against Ogerpon, Wellspring, and Vaporeon week 1.
oh jeez.
What are the bulky waters are in Group A?
Okay, well, I'm trying to look at Arcanine
Oh,
replacements.
Palafin and Swampert could be kind of tricky.
Hey, you know what? You know what Pokemon would be kind of good? Actually, no. You probably want to be physical. I'll say Raikou, but you probably want a physical attacker.
This team's only bulky water is not bulky, and it's Poliwrath. So have fun with that one. Oh, the Quagsire team is in this group as
Okay,
well.
there's like no physical electric types. I don't think you can get it. Like there's Electivire, but that mon is like get right.
There's a decent amount of bulky waters in this group, right? So
Okay, Terra Leaves could be okay. Terra Leaves on this team actually would
Ooh,
cook. I mean, I know you have 3 psychic types, but F it, we ball. You have
real.
a Ticketon. It'll be fine.
Think-
You're really fucking weak.
Another
Darkness, you need
team
that
where the
though.
steel fairy type is so important. Just
You'd
defensively.
you'd have 4 dark weaknesses, and your dark resistance
Literally,
would
like
up,
if Tinkerton wasn't here, this
and-
team is so dark weak. Like, okay, you have Greninja, but like,
Terra Leaves could be really cool on this team. It would make you very weak to Dark, though. But, I mean, if Leaves can Terra out of the weakness, then it's not the
Yeah,
biggest deal.
if you're running Leaves and you have Terra... Okay, if you're running Leaves, it is a Terra captain. It just is. And then
Well, of course.
if you're
And
running
then
Terra
Fight-
Leaves, you're going to have Terra Fighting on it as well, let's be honest. So,
Yeah, Terra Fight,
I think
whatever step you
like
want.
Terra Grass, Terra Fight, and then probably defensive type after that, so you can set up like more
Terra
easily.
Electric!
You know what? I mean, okay,
Terra
you would be Terra Grass, so I don't think it would need Terra Electric. I
It's not for
mean,
the waters. It's because Grass plus or Terra Fire, you gotta trust. Grass, Fire,
fire would make sense actually. Stop.
But in all
like,
seriousness,
burns.
no, yeah, this team is very good. I do think that the Arcanine H is a little meh here, and obviously you're a bit weak to waters, bulky waters.
Yeah.
That's your biggest issue, though, and you could probably break through them eventually, but it's going to be a long, hard
Yeah,
fight.
like you don't like bulky
And
waters, but
Milotic
like
is 6-0ing this team.
yeah, like you struggle against bulky waters, but it's not as if you don't have ways to like just like whittle them down over time, you know? Like eventually Spectre will break through them, Greninja will break through, Latias will break through, like
Cinder, even. Cinder can just click a choice band gunk shot.
it can. It can, you are right.
And Libero basically makes it a different typing, so that could do a lot of damage. And same with Greninja, too. Like, Greninja gets grass on. I mean, if it's heavy water type.
Yeah, it does. It does. I
Only
mean,
Greninja got leak play.
week 1, like this team is going against the Terra Vaporeon team.
That's a very bad matchup. But okay, well, the Vaporeon Terras then, like.
Yeah. Well, unless the
I
Terra
mean, to be fair,
Waters.
Spectre looks pretty good. The Terra Vaporeon team, let's just be honest. But
True.
Spectre looks like a goat here.
You can
But
say
yeah,
that about any
that's-
team. Yeah, this team looks good. It looks very
This
good.
This is definitely A+, I'll be honest. Like, that's immediately where I think this
Yeah,
is.
I think if you had like honestly, I think if you had like Terra Iron Leaves, this would be an S tier team. Straight up,
definitely, yeah.
straight up. Like, but because you're struggling against bulky waters, and bulky waters are so prevalent in draft, like basically every like good team, like if you look at the teams we have like up here, like basically all of them will have a bulky water because they're just so good. Better or worse than mine? What are we thinking? I'm honestly thinking like slightly better because mine is so sun dependent.
This team is just so good, but it's
Like-
just weak to thingies.
Yeah, it is. I want to know. I want to know your opinions.
It's my favorite. So
Yeah.
put it up there.
Yeah, I agree.
This is my favorite team.
I agree.
I'll be honest.
I agree. I completely
But
agree.
this is definitely a bit biased. I like Spectre a lot.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I know.
That's the last of the
I
yellow
got you.
teams.
It is the last of the yellow teams.
last of the yellow
Another group of 4 teams that have 2 A pluses, an A and a B. So wonderful.
Yeah,
Although
they're
the
literally
pattern-
the same statistics wise as Red so far.
Literally, that's kind of kind of cool. That's kind of interesting. Okay,
All right, well, shall we talk about green team?
we may now move on to green.
Hey, look, they have my Lodic. I've been glazing that
Oh,
one.
it's the
'cause I got-
Zamazenta team.
It's
Ooh.
because I got swept by a coil triple axle Milotic. I'm never living that down, but
Twisted cooked you with that, Sam. Not gonna lie.
no, that was heat. No,
That
I
was
can't even,
heat.
I can't
That
even-
was
I
just-
can't
that
even
was
be-
just
I can't even be mad because I think I
like,
told you.
that was
okay, I'm
awesome.
expecting max Fizz Dev Marvel scale, and then I didn't see that.
That was so cool. I'm not gonna lie. Twisted is not gonna watch this, but Twisted cooked with that one.
Not for real.
Okay, this team has Zamazenta. Why is
Zamazenta's
Zamazenta allowed? Can we just
That one is broken.
can we just address the dog in the room? Why the hell is Zamazenta allowed?
This mod is broken. This mod is so broken. If you kill the ghost types, this mod just sweeps. Like, subsets are just... okay, I get if Zamazenta Crown was allowed, but this is just better Zamazenta. This is literally a better
Literally, it's not
That's
even Zama
broken.
crowned. It's the even more broken one.
Did you have an opportunity to draft this mod, by the way? I just want to ask you.
If I was able to pick Zamazenta, I would have picked Zamazenta.
Okay, good. Was this the first mod that got taken?
I think so. It was
Better,
either it was
because
either first or second. because I think
Okay, good.
I think the way the draft order worked was that the person who won finals of the last season was able to pick their placement in the draft. I think they picked 16th. I think they might have picked wheel pick. I'm not sure. I don't remember where they picked.
Zamazenta is the
Oh, actually no, because the finals weren't actually played then, were they? Okay, in that case, I've got nothing. I think it was all just random then. I think this team was actually wait. We can probably figure this out. I'm kidding. I don't know names. I don't know who Oscar is. I'm very sorry. Maybe the chat can tell us. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Oscar.
La Folia d'Homme Rouge. Is this Oscar?
Well, that's.
It was third. Okay, thank you. This was third. So okay, 2 people didn't choose Zamazenta. Interesting.
So this is Tom.
I would assume so then.
Wait, they got it third?
That's lucky. This Zamazenta not being picked round 1 or round 2 is crazy.
Harry picked this dog shit fucking bear over this fucking goat dog.
That's so real. That's so real.
I hope Oscar didn't pick like Lando T. I hope that's not who he is.
I'm kind of scared to look now.
Well, don't worry. I don't know who he is. So you're...
Me neither. Look, I've not learned. I've not learned names yet. Look, I know Henry's the commissioner.
Oh, he said he got Palafin. Oh, he got the cool team. Okay, never mind.
Okay, yeah, actually, okay, that's acceptable. That is acceptable. That's completely acceptable. Like okay, Palafin is still a very good round 1 pick, but you could have had a Zamazenta. Okay.
Palafin. I'm not playing Palafin's Palafin. I mean, I've got Palafin round.
Palafin is awesome. Palafin is awesome. I've
got Palafin. I got Palafin round.
I have Palafin in the ODL, and I drafted it again in SPDA. I'm looking forward to using it. I drafted hard.
Thank God I have it in DD. Thank God I have it in DD.
Real. I'm clicking like manual. I don't even know. Just any other terrain. Any other terrain.
Oh, you probably hate like half my mods on my team because I have an Iron Jugulus that abuses your brain.
Literally.
I have an DD that stops your Palafin.
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna click Terra Water moves with the Arachnid anyway. I don't care.
Yeah, Garchomp's gonna switch in. Take the Rocky Helmet Chip. Take the.
No, because I'm gonna run special because you have a Garchomp.
Oh, actually, that's fair. Don't worry, you're gonna get fake out. Did I sneeze? I'm gonna click protect. Now I'm gonna get triple protect.
Stop. Why? Don't even. I'm running covert cloak. I'm running covert cloak, so you can't do that. But okay, it would also help with Diaclaw, so that actually does make sense. It does make sense. Happy coincidence that I can't get fake outed, but for the Diaclaw, honestly, I don't hate it. Okay. We can actually talk about this team now. Okay, now immediately, you've Sinister to help with ghost types because obviously everyone and their father knows that Zamazenta is crazy. So let's just look at stuff that Zamazenta struggles with. Obviously, the number 1 thing is ghost types. You have Sinister and low kicks. 2 very good Pokemon, to be fair. Like Sinister obviously doesn't necessarily want to 1v1 ghost types because a lot of ghost types are like pretty fast and Sinister's just gonna get like at least 2 hit KOs. Like exactly. Like maybe if it has a Calm Mind up, it can like live a hit, and then maybe it can like Calm Mind. Like again, maybe you want to run Berry. This team is extremely weak to Ghost though, which is unfortunate because you have Zamazenta. Low kicks will probably come in every game. I'm not gonna lie. Or at least every matchup where there is another, where there is a ghost type.
The Terra Captains hurt my soul because neither of these Terras fit this team at all. Like I kind of get Gardecuno.
But they're very cool Terra Captains.
For the Zamazenta that wants to click body. I mean, okay, there are other sets. I know like Howl is a move and like. Iron Defense body press
it is. I mean, I will say they do help with poison types. They do. I mean, Zama has Psychic Fangs, but
you could use one of them. You don't need both.
Yeah, I think that's a very reasonable conclusion. We can quickly.
Grafia being your normal type, I mean, it works, but it's not perfect. But I mean, Grafia can be annoying. You can play tricks and do stuff to get rid of items. Fucking poison shit, parting shot. It can switch a brew, it can knock off. It should be an annoying sport. I like it. I like it for utility.
There aren't really too many crazy options for
I
like
think
dark
literally
type
this
terror captains.
very
I guess there's Wochen. Ooh. Zoroark could be
no,
cool.
no, okay, Zoroark, yeah, that could be cool. On a Zamazenta team though, you
Or
probably just want
Peko.
like things
I don't know.
great
I don't
things
know about
for
one.
it.
I don't know about one. God of War could be
Yeah,
cool.
this team
But
is
nah.
like it's good. Like the top two and Milo I really like here. And like Sinisha Lokix are pretty solid. I also like Grafai.
It's a very solid team, but I don't think it helps Zamazenta as much as it maybe needs to.
It doesn't help Zamazenta
But like
enough.
this team still gets like it just automatically gets like moved up a tier because it has Zamazenta.
Yeah,
like
but I wouldn't be surprised if like people change their Terras like Terra Poison, Terra Ghost a week before this team.
oh yeah, for
Before they fight.
sure. For sure.
Like they can easily do or like a lot of I've seen a lot of Terra Ghosts. Or like a few of them at least. I'm seeing like 3 already. But and like Terra Ghost Cyclozar, I mean.
Yeah, true.
Zamazenta only wants to run body press usually. But I mean, okay, like it can run other moves, but
It
likes
can run
fighting.
other moves, but like it likes to have body press as its main form of damage. Like the
Yeah.
ideal set is just like Iron Defense body press, and then who cares about the other two moves? Like maybe you want like
Rest
Psychic
talk.
Fangs, maybe you want like Resto Chesto, maybe you want just like Rest and Sleep Talk. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. It depends on the
Rest
matchup,
talk,
obviously,
body
but like
press
you
is so
want
good.
like if you don't have body press, you're kind of throwing. But you could be like a choice band, like close combat set, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it does have higher
Which is
base attack, so,
something
like,
that, which is basically what makes this Amazanta better than the other one, because this actually gets an item.
yeah, and it can use Howl, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool. It can set up
Howl
attack,
is
so
cool for sure. Howl is very cool.
it can definitely help you deal with ghost types. It can definitely help you with poison types. So it's not
Yeah,
the end of the world.
like
I
it has
do think
crunch,
this is solid.
like it can break through ghosts. It will just take a bit more time, which I think is
Yeah,
the
this
main
team isn't
problem.
bad. This team
Because
isn't
the team
bad,
like
the speeds are they're okay.
they're good. Like
Just
Zama
not,
is 136. I want to say off the top of my head,
he's 138. It's faster
138.
than Flutterman. But I mean,
Yes.
136 also faster.
Well, yeah. Fluttermane's 135.
But I think it's a bit faster than 136 faster.
Yeah, 138 sounds right.
Yeah.
And then like Treads is like 106, I think. And yeah, that's like I think what speed is Grafai? I actually don't know. Hold on.
Grafai's 110. Oh, it's 110.
Okay, that's decent. But I don't know how much Grafai is actually going to be coming, you know. Oh, this person did have Galarian Moltres at some point. You might want to get that back, I'm not going to lie.
What's happening?
The person who had the coach of this team said in chat that they knew I should have kept Galarian Moltres.
Why? You should have. You should have.
Yeah, hard agree from me. Galamoltres would make a lot of sense. Although I do think someone has Galamoltres now, if I'm not mistaken. I think.
Oh, never mind. Get a dark type.
Does someone have
Get it out.
Galamoltres? Hold on.
Wait, I'm guessing he can't Terra, right?
Oh god, no. I mean, I don't know that for certain. Like, I've not looked, but I'm just going to assume no, because there's no way. Is Galamoltres taken? I don't know. I'm going to stop looking. I'm getting distracted.
I'm already
Oh, wait, I
distracted
can just go to the draft board. Wait, this is technology.
I'm self-conscious about my points in this league. I'm cooked.
Bro,
'cause I
we
don't
know
how
what
many I
happens
have,
every
because they
time you're
haven't
self-conscious
updated the
about
doc in
leagues.
3 picks. They haven't updated the doc in like 3 picks.
They're so slow. Maybe they're like getting back from work or something. I don't know.
No, I mean it's Monday. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
It just sucks because I can't mentally calc my points. Like I have to pick without like actually like, mentally calcing it. Like
Bro
obviously, okay, like
does
I know I
not
got.
have draft league open.
I don't have draft zone. I did not draft zone this team. I draft zone my other one though. So I should have 10 points. Okay, so I should have 5 points remaining. Well, 10 points technically, but I'm only gonna get a 5-pointer next.
Am I
And
blind?
you know why that is?
Go on.
Because I'm getting a trade.
Oh. Oh, duh, you're talking about Spider Ultra Ball, aren't you?
Yeah.
Golden Goglimora, let's go.
Well, no, I'm trading.
Oh wait, no, Gallimorphus is still on the board. Like, you can get it back.
Yeah, get your guy back.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Gallimorphus makes a lot of sense here, I'm not gonna lie. And if you need a slightly cheaper one, which I don't know if you do, like, I think Sinistra like makes some sense, but I think Sinistra for like Gallimorphus, and then I think you can also drop Electabuzz because I think this is 9 to 12 Pokemon.
Or was it 9 to 12? I see a lot of
1,
people with
2,
one-play
3,
Pokemon, so I
4,
just assumed
5,
it's
6,
like
7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah. I think you can drop Sinistra and Electabuzz to get back the Gallimorphus. And I think this team would look a lot better.
Like dropping Sinistra? Rip.
Well,
But I get it though.
because I think this team does very much appreciate Milotic's bulky water status.
No, don't drop Milo. I'm just saying, like.
But
Max hacked.
it's kind of hard. I think Sinistra does also make a lot of sense. I mean, you could also drop like Articuno. Okay, the points just don't quite work. I mean, okay, you could drop like Armarouge, Grafaiai, Electabuzz, get Gallimorphus, and just get a couple cheap Pokemon. Like maybe you want to get a different Terra Captain to Articuno, Gala, and then just get a couple cheap Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's up to you, but I think the team is very solid. What are we thinking in terms of tiering? I'm thinking like top of A right now. That's where my gut tells me to put it.
I can agree. I think you're right.
Okay.
I think you're very right about that. I think that this team, Zamazenta carries it a bit. Like, I think it'd be B tier without Zama.
Yeah, like...
But with Zama, I think it's A.
Okay, yeah. Like, if I just imagine, like, instead of Zamazenta, like, if this team had, like, Iron Valiant.
Yeah, not be nearly as good. But I think it'd actually make this team pretty good. So, like, yeah, I think there's just some tweaking that needs to be made. I think the Zamazenta team has the biggest potential to become an S tier team.
Yeah. I think I agree with that. Like,
which is,
in terms of potential, this team's definitely it's definitely got the most potential. Like, with just like a couple changes, this could easily be an S tier team because it has a Zamazenta, so.
It has an Uber in a non-Uber's format.
Literally, it's why is Zamazenta allowed?
I don't know.
Oh, man,
this is why you don't base your tiering off Smogon.
Because we end up with King Gambit in 20 as well. Which is also kind of
that's cooked.
That is cooked. Okay. Next up.
Gambit is not that good.
We have the Baxcalibur team.
I like this team a lot. Immediately I see Bax and Glowking and I say, ooh, that's good core.
Is a goat combo.
And then you have your Fizz Def walls to pair with Glowking.
Yes, you do.
Skarm and Weezing.
Skarm, Geezing. You also have Reuniclus. This is the Terra Reuniclus team. Which is kind of heat.
You also have Keldeo, who's a great water
Yeah,
type.
also Keldeo, for sure.
Lazo is 5 points? Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Jesus. And then Bellybolt's 4?
Yeah, Bellybot. Okay, Bellybot 4 is also
Bramblegas
pretty
versus
nutty.
Spin. I mean, you have Spin Defog. I mean, Bramblegas gives you Spin Block. Gives you
Yeah. And this team certainly appreciates Spin and Defog.
Oh my god. This team is nuts.
I like this.
You have a Masquerain. And then Marshtomp is there for the funny, so like I don't know.
Marshtomp is there. That is exactly it. It is here for the funny.
I love Bax Glowking. This team's kind of slow.
It
you
is.
have a Salazzle and
it is.
Keldeo. Like Bax isn't super slow.
I mean, Keldeo isn't super fast. Salazzle.
Salazzle's good, especially with Terra. I think Terra.
Yeah. It's a very interesting Terra Captain. I'm definitely interested to see like how much work it can put in.
I think it gets nasty plot and like getting rid of that quad weakness. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It gets an ability called Oblivious, so it can't even get taunted if you want to
run
that. And
yeah. So true.
So you can get greedy and just set up, and if they try to taunt you, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, because people just think of Salazzle as like the corrosion Pokemon, right? But like, it has another good ability.
I mean, it got sweep because of that ability. I mean, like.
Whoa. Which league is this in?
Oh, you didn't know what I was talking about?
No, I don't actually.
Oh, it was MLBL quarterfinals. Twisted, Salazzle, Oblivious.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no, okay, I forgot about that actually. Okay, my bad. Okay.
This team is pretty good. It's not like the speed tiers aren't perfect, but I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's doable for sure. Like
This strikes me.
Priority.
Do I prefer it to the last team? Yes.
I do. I definitely do.
Yeah, I think this is.
Well,
I think this is definitely an A+ tier.
I think on Reunion you could have Terra Water over Fighting, but honestly that's pretty nitpicky. Terra Fight's also a very good Terra to have on this mod.
I like Terrafight.
I wish you didn't need to stab Terra because I would say put Terra Water. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think.
Or
yeah,
even like
I think
Terra, I don't know.
Fighting and Fairy just makes so much sense.
No, of course,
but yeah,
I agree.
I think yeah.
No, yeah, this team is great. This is probably one of the better teams we've looked at. I like this a lot.
I agree. I completely agree.
I think this is A+.
Definitely A+. Definitely A+.
I'm trying to think of what can I see A+ here right now. I just want to see what's the lowest team in there is.
The Ursula Blood Moon and Valiant team.
I like it better than that one in the Land OT team, for sure. I
Yep.
think it's comparable to yours and the Spectre team. I think.
That's fair.
I don't know if
That's
I like
fair.
it more than yours. I love yours.
I prefer
but
mine
think-
because I have better speed tiers.
Yeah, I guess, but I also just love this team in general.
But
Like,
this
it's not
team's
reliant on
really
throw.
good. This team's really
Yeah,
it's
this is
so cool.
such a good bulky core with such good offense, such good like oh my god, Terra Reuniclus is like Terra Reuniclus and Terra Crook are probably the two best Terras we've seen so far. Like
Yes.
ridiculous.
Yes. I
Reunion's probably, like,
100%
best
agree.
But I mean, I am looking at one of the blue teams, and they have actually a pretty good Terra captain that we'll talk about for sure. But yeah, that's
Yes,
a good,
I do believe I know which one you're talking about.
but yeah, this team's great.
This team is
This is
very
like
good.
the only team like I can't even think of a suggestion to change something, which is a good thing.
Yeah, no, I agree. Which
That's always a good
is
thing.
more or less where we are. Like, okay, hear me out. These bottom two teams in A+, there are things that we've like suggested. So for now, I want to move these three up to S because it feels like this is the sort of power level we are at.
Yeah, you can put the top three in S. I agree.
Yeah, because I think these three stand out above the other two in A+. And also it just makes
Yeah.
the tier list look a bit more pretty.
Yeah, for sure. I think like the top team we talked about, the Spectre team, like I think it's very good. But I do think it's slightly worse than the two that we talked about, only for the reason that the change there needs to be a couple changes for it to be like super good. Although it's an amazing team. Like don't get me wrong, like
Okay,
its speed is insane. But I do think that the backs team and your team, like I don't think they need any changes.
okay. I mean, are you saying to move the Spectre team down?
Unfortunately, yes.
I mean,
Keep it in S tier. Keep it in S tier.
you heard it. You heard it here first, folks. The Spectre Glazer's telling me to move the Spectre team down. Look, it's just a coincidence that I'm now at top. So.
All right, bro. All right, put the back scalper team up there.
Okay, for you, Pookie Bear. Mwah. No.
All right, yeah.
It is very good though. It is very close between these
Well,
top three teams. But yeah, I understand why you want the Spectre team just like a little
it
bit
just
lower.
struggles with bulky water. It's just too much. Like you don't have
Yeah,
an electric.
yeah. A problem with bulky waters
Exactly.
is a big problem in Draft League because the bulky water team is going to know.
I have a team that has that problem, and it's good, but it's definitely not perfect.
Yeah, like you can have an insane team, but if you get walled by a Vaporeon or a Milotic, we are speaking from experience for on both of our parts there, then it's kind of cooked. But you know, apart from like literally, that is the one thing holding your team back. Like apart from that, your team is insane. But we have already talked about this team. Okay.
Yeah.
What
well,
next?
Yeah, I think we're done
Oh,
talking about that.
we get to talk about the stall team.
Great. Oh, great, this team. Okay. Immediately, why do you have Terra Barraskewda? Why? Why? Did you just hate the rain team that much? Poor guy. The rain team would have loved this guy.
Yeah.
6 points. is crazy
Terra
for this one.
Barraskewda for 6 points is insane. I mean,
I don't blame you for picking it up. I'll be honest. Like it's just fast.
it is an extremely fast Pokemon, and it is also strong. Like
This team is gonna love manual rain.
it is. Okay, wait.
I think
does-
does Electrode?
I am literally about to go into Showdown and look that up.
Why is Cloth on this? Oh, it's 1 point. Okay.
Electrode. Wait, is it Electrode or
Why is-
Hisuian Electrode? Is Hisuian
Hisuian.
right? Yes.
Yeah.
It does get
I
Rain
know
Dance.
Electrode's
It does get
fun.
Rain Dance.
Okay. I like that.
So immediately, that's a positive. That's a positive. Like you aren't locked into stall, and that is immediately going to move you above D tier.
What the heck is this Gliscor Blissey Dondozo ass combo? Oh my god.
But it does have breakers, you know. Like it has Urshifu Rapid, it has Goldengo, and then it does have the Barrascuda as an option. Even like Minior threatens Shell Smash at any point.
Okay. Oh, Avalok is your removal. Never mind. Avalok Terra is fine.
Yeah, I agree.
You could run. Actually, okay. You probably want Terra Ghost on your Avalok, I'll be honest. With your Gliscor?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you have a Golden Go, but like, the backup spell block is always nice.
That's fair.
I was literally telling Twisted, because he drafted Gold Hammerot, and I told him make both your Terra Captains Terra Ghost.
Yeah.
Because they both have Levitate. Or like, Vikable has Levitate. I'm like, just put Ghost on it. Fuck ball. I don't think he's gonna listen to me, but I'm like, you know what? That'd be funny.
No, but that's so real because literally, like we've already said, there's so many spinners that are also ground type. Like, yeah, so like, it makes so much sense.
Hard counter to Great Tusk.
Yeah, literally, like Great Tusk, Treads, minus extra joke because Mold Breaker.
Ability Shield.
Ooh.
And also, it's not weak to ground. You to hit Energy Ball. Oh, maybe not Energy Ball, but okay, maybe extra joke's a problem. But like, Ability Shield could work.
How do we tier this? Because like,
it's so weird. This team, I don't like Blissey, but that's just me not liking that Pokemon.
Yeah, like, I think it's a good team is the problem. It's just like it's difficult to call where it goes because it's gonna play completely differently to quite literally every team we've talked about so far. I think the fact you have a non-stall like mode with Urshifu, Goldengo, like Rain Dance, Hisuian Electrode, and then Barrascuda is nice. And then like Gliscor isn't just locked into like Poison Heal, Protect. I mean, okay, it may as well,
can also
but it doesn't have to be like U-turn, knockoff, like
first. I mean, it's not,
like.
Yeah, I don't think it's the worst. This team's like.
I think it's
low A. That's what
I think low A makes sense. I think low A. Because
this team actually, these bulky Pokemon can be setup threats. They're like,
yeah, that's like my logic. It's like all these Pokemon, like I think quite literally all of the threats, like Urshifu threatens setup, Gliscor threatens setup, Blissey threatens setup, Dondozo threatens setup, Goldengo threatens setup, and then Barrascuda is just going to be automatically very strong. Like, if people don't respect like Choice Band, Terra Water, Barrascuda in the rain coming, then they might get cooked.
They might get cooked. Barrascuda's a great one. Don't get it twisted. That one is good.
But yeah, I think this team is definitely very solid. It's just very difficult to tier because how often do we have to actually tier like a semi-stall team?
I don't never.
Like, this is my first time personally, so. But I think it's a very good team. I think it is very good, but stall is just kind of difficult in draft because people can like, they can obviously prep for the stall. Like they know stall's coming. Like I think the biggest strength of stall is on the ladder when you just load up against a random stall team and you're like, oh damn, I just forgot about the stall matchup, and suddenly you don't have a way to break through stall. But in draft, you obviously know you're going to play stall, so you can prepare for it.
Literally.
But I think this is a very good team with a stall mode. That's how I describe it.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Like, yeah.
I don't like it. I would hate to fight this team at crap.
Yeah. I would hate to fight this team as well. But
yeah.
I do like it.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Like all these teams so far are pretty great teams. Like,
yeah, like we've not got any
like,
C or D tier teams yet. Like straight up. Like I might just end up removing the D tier entirely if we don't get any. Although.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I've got some bad news.
They also have 2 extra points, I think, because it says they have 108. And, like,
you're right actually.
Yeah, pick up something silly, or get rid of Cloth and get something silly. But
yeah, I mean, even like
for 1 point's pretty
look
good
if there's a better Shell Smasher than Minior in 9, for example. Like,
yeah, but Minior is pretty good though. Like,
Minior's cool. Look,
Radix Whiter.
Like a few months ago, I made a devious NU team with this is before I think screens were banned. with Klefki
Oh my
screens and then 5 Shell Smash Pokemon.
All right, yeah. I mean, I saw Meteor 6-0, so I'm like,
And I will say it was very fun. It was actually very fun. I won more games than I probably should have.
yeah, clicking Shell Smash button is pretty fun.
Clicking it is really fun. And Minior was on that team, and it was pretty fun actually, because it gets Meteor Beam, so you can threaten like Power Herb Meteor Beam like after a Shell Smash boost, which is pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie, because suddenly you're +3 and can threaten Okos on a lot of stuff, and like you have the Spadef Wall, you have one of the unaware Pokemon, like you know. But yeah, I think this team is kind of one-dimensional, like not one-dimensional. Like I'm just trying to think of a better way to phrase it. But like you're either running, like you're forced to go either stall or like set up. Like you don't really have anything in between. Which is, I think, maybe the biggest thing holding it back a little bit. But it's a good team.
Yeah, it's a good team.
And I think
Shall I talk about the next one?
I think bottom of A makes sense.
Yeah, shall I talk
Let's
about
talk about the
the
next one. Okay.
Ooh, this is your week 1 opponent, right?
This is my week 1
Or am I
opponent. And look, I have
Oh, God.
nothing against sharing on stream that my Crocodile is going to go insane into this team, because
Okay, so you are just gonna say that your Crocodile 606 team. Okay,
Like-
we're gonna say that.
I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, you can look at this team and you can go, there's like 5
Earthquake plays.
ground
No,
weak
no, no.
Pokemon.
Terra flying Alolan Sandshrew is gonna mess you up.
Oh, the terrors have been added. Let's go. Okay, wait. Steel, flying, water flying. So these were added for the Crocodile weakness. I'm not even kidding.
Wow, this team is so top heavy, but like none of the top heavy mons are like that good.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like, if you
I'm
don't,
sorry,
if you
Mono
don't,
Sable.
if you don't bring
Sorry,
Terrafly
Brent, but
Lantern,
this
you're
is the
cooked.
worst team. This is definitely the worst team.
This, yeah,
I'm sorry.
But okay, context. This is the team that joined late and had to build a team with the scraps that were left over after the initial draft, which is why it looks so weird.
That's
so
fair. That's why I see,
like
one.
this is obviously like nothing against your on your ability to build a team, because you had to deal with what was left over. So
I mean, there's great Pokemon like Iron Crown, Iron Hands,
yeah,
King Gambit.
there
I'm
are some
not saying
very good
Garganacl,
Pokemon
everything
here.
but that mon.
It's
Garganacl
just-
kind of sucks. But,
Okay.
Like,
When we said towards the
Pass.
start of the stream about teams that maybe lack synergy and that's why we're going to put them lower, like, this is an example
this
of
is
that.
exactly.
This is an example.
Yeah.
This is the worst team we've looked at so far.
This one should just. go
If
in
we had
C.
a
I
team
don't-
in C tier, I would probably put it in D tier, I'll be real. But we don't
Yeah.
yet, so I'll put it in C tier for now.
Yeah. I think Garg you don't need. I don't think you even need Toxapex. I mean, I get why you have it.
Toxapex,
I mean,
Toxapex is not
they're so overpriced.
necessary
Stall
here.
Pokemon that are overpriced are never good pickups because
Like-
stall Pokemon are easy to counter and they're good, yeah, but they don't really force much progress.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a very slow game.
no. And like
you have so many
exactly.
water types.
Toxapex just
Like, I
adds
respect if you're
another
going
ground
mono
weak Pokemon.
Yeah,
Like,
this team
it's
hates
just a
ground
ground
types.
weak
Like, you have
Pokemon that
Rotom Wash,
doesn't
that's it.
need to be here. Like, okay, if we want to be as constructive as Pokemon, as possible, like we can go. I mean, Superior's a ground resist, but like it's still overpriced. Landorus has Sheer Force banned, so don't get that Pokemon.
You get Hydrapple, I guess.
Yeah, Hydrapple,
It's a
Hydreigon.
bit overpriced. too,
Salamence
but,
could be
like, it's
okay.
Yeah, Mence is really good. There's Quack. That's a better water type.
Yeah,
We have so many,
yeah,
but, like, Quack
Quackle.
gives you spin. I think that's better than Pex, and I also think that's better
Yeah,
than like.
I think
Lane
Quackle over
like,
Pex makes a lot of sense.
Like you can have Quack and Rotom Wash. Like I think that's fine, but you need to get like.
Yeah, I think Quack over Toxapex, and then I don't think Garg needs to be here either because it's pretty not very good in draft.
No,
if we're
it's
being honest,
so
like
expensive.
if it's a
And
Terra
even-
Captain,
even-
if it's a Terra Captain, it's still very good, but it's still draft. You can still prep for it, right?
What top tiers? What top tiers are on the board?
Not much.
Okay. So there's no like Gambit replacement.
There's
I think you keep Gambit.
there's Dragonite. That's like the best Pokemon
Okay.
that's still on the board.
Okay,
But that's
never mind,
in
keep
that's in
Gambit.
19. There's Corviknight.
Keep Gambit.
There's Hisuian Samurott,
Yeah, we're
Ogerpon
cool, but, like-
Cornerstone, Hooper Unbound.
Again, all the cool Pokemon are water types. Why are all the cool Pokemon are water types?
Landorus, but again, Sheer Force is banned, so don't get it. Superior. And then from there, we're down into the 15s.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Ceruledge.
Yeah, it's hard to build a
Espathra.
team for this board. I could see why you had trouble.
Yeah. This
So,
is it's definitely difficult to build a team with this. I do think either like Dragonite or Salamence would make a lot of sense here.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think honestly Salamence over Dragonite, because it gives you Intimidate and Earthquake clicks so freely into you outside of the Rotom Wash. Like Rotom Wash is like quite literally. I'm not exaggerating. Rotom Wash is your most important Pokemon, and it's not even that close. Because it's your only it's your only ground type like switching outside of your Terra Captains, which are the 1 point Alolan Sandshoe and the 2 point Lantern.
That's very true.
So, I mean, even, like, you could even consider dropping Gorgonackle, dropping Toxapex, and, like, the, 2 1-pointers and the 2-pointer, and just looking at, even just one, solid, 8-9 points Terra Captain option. And then just even if the next one, even if you end up keeping Lantern, right? Maybe that's
fine.
that's fine. But I think your Terra Captains are a little bit lackluster, and I think the reason for that is quite literally because you drafted Gorgonackle and Toxapex, and they're incredibly overpriced, and they don't need to be here. You drop those, you suddenly have 35 more points to work with. Right, and that's a lot of points. That is a lot of points. Salamence is only 15, so you get Salamence, you still have 20 more points. So you could get 2 more Terra Captains quite easily.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And I think that's maybe the direction you need to go. I don't hate the other Pokemon. It's just you've compiled so many ground type weaknesses. Just so many.
You have a good base though. You have.
It is a very solid base. Very, very solid.
Yeah, I hate the debacle between Crown and Gambit. That's which steel type do you keep, or do you keep both?
I think they are different enough steel types that I think I think you can have them both and be fine. I will also say the speed tiers of this team are really cooked.
Yeah, I know they're no fast Pokemon. Besides, your fastest Pokemon is Crown.
Yeah, your fastest Pokemon is Crown.
Or a Alolan Sandshrew in the snow, probably, if that even gets.
I think that actually is the fastest Pokemon. I'm not even joking. I'm not.
Yeah, there's no trick.
Wait. So we can figure this out. We can actually figure this out as well. Hold on. So Iron Crown. Oh, actually, no. It'd be booster speed Iron Crown, wouldn't it? Because 324 at 50%. 50% is what? 162. So 486 Iron Crown hits. Sandshrew, Alola, base 40 speed. Ooh.
Cook?
Yeah. And Sandshrew hits 392 in snow, max speed. So Iron Crown is your fastest with booster speed. But that's kinda cooked, you know. You probably want something faster. Yeah. I think we have made our case there. I mean, what Terra Captains would you maybe look at?
Leaves is always an option.
Leaves is quite literally always an option. Even Rhyperior. Just because, okay, it is another ground, weakness, but, it'd be a Terra Captain, right? So, and there's nothing wrong with just, Terra and Rhyperior every week, I guess.
Yeah, Ripe is...
I mean, if you want to be annoying, you could go for Terra Wochian. Which would help you with ground types, I might add.
That is true.
Although it would be extremely rude.
It does sound very rude. Terrible
You
chat.
know what? I
Don't you
actually
dare.
don't hate it though. Like Terra Iron Leaves,
No. Oh
Terra
yeah, leaves. I
Wochen,
like
or like
leaves.
Terra.
Nope, not that one. No, that one is mid.
Okay, you probably do want something a bit faster. Like, okay, Terra Monkey Dory could be good.
It could be.
Or even back to the like Terra Yamega we were talking about earlier, or Terra Uni.
Terra Kilo. Kilo could be good.
Just for the speed tier, you know.
Yeah, this is definitely a C tier team. This is good.
Yeah, yeah. Which is unfortunate, but it's always going to have. It's the very
There's always
nature of
gonna be
doing
one
it like
as
this. There's
well.
always going to be a team that ends up worse. It's
Yeah.
just
There's
how
no
it is.
real round one Pokemon. It's kind of hard when you have to pick up things that, you pick up shit that's on the board,
That's what I was
Very unfortunate that you couldn't get like a
Yeah,
real round
but
one.
yeah, again, like you had to work with what you had,
Yeah, of
which
course.
is unfortunate, you know. But yeah, this is unfortunately our probably the worst team we have in the league. But we'll continue looking.
Well, maybe blue team is not
Well, not this
looking, so who
team.
knows?
Not this team.
Yeah, this guy has Dragapult, probably a top 5 Terra Captain Iron Thorns, Enamorous Incarnate.
Yep.
It's a solid fairy type. You have Excadrill for Rapid Spin. You have Mugalola, a really annoying wall. Rotom-Mow is great ground immunity with
Rotom-Mow's awesome.
pretty solid Terra types. Terra Ice is cool. I see the
Electric
vision
Steel
there.
Ice is really cool.
Yeah, and the Thorn Terras, Electric, that makes sense for Stab. Grass,
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's for the ground resist.
I would also
And
assume
Fairy,
that.
I do think you could put Terra Water over Grass, but I understand Terra Grass. I understand the concept. I do prefer Water.
Yeah.
Water is a better defensive typing in
I
general,
think-
as it's chewing EQs either way, but I completely understand.
I think there's even a world where you swap grass for water and swap fairy for flying.
You could. I don't hate fairies,
Because
though. Fairy
even with
just-
like, because like with these Terra types, you are gonna struggle against like bulky grasses.
Yeah, flying actually makes sense because electric does not like hitting grasses. And it's also like a rock type, so it's not really getting help there.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah, and then
if this Iron Thorns had
water.
to go against Terra Chestnut, cooked.
Alright, well, if it's not Terra Chestnut, it's getting Terra Blasted by Terrafly.
But
I guess these Terra
it'd
types, I
be
guess Fairy.
it'd be Terra, so it's fine. I mean, yeah, Terra Fairy would still be okay. Into it, in all fairness,
Yeah.
Although
I
personally, I'd be Roselli Berry Raw to get rid of the booster attack. That might just be me.
Okay. I like everything. The 3 Pokemon that got my attention are Volcanion, Slowbro, and Alolan Raichu. Volcanion gives you Fire, Water. You do have a couple ground weaknesses already. You do have an Enam that really saved
There is an Enam,
Rotom-Mow.
and Slowbro is gonna
And
eat
Rotom-Mow.
earthquakes because it's Slowbro, and then Rotom-Mow as
Yeah.
well.
I don't think you need Alolan Raichu on this team. I think you get something else. And Volcanion and Slowbro, I mean, they're okay. They're both pretty different water types, so I understand having 2.
Yeah,
You could probably
yeah.
get something else besides Alolan Raichu, but
I
also
think
if they're budget
Volcanion
types,
is
so-
extremely important here. Like, just playing the role of something that can click into grass types. Because
valid.
this doesn't happen very often, but you do struggle into grasses. And, like, you do have a load of muck as well, in all fairness. But
He
there's
has
a lot
Dragapult.
of grass types that have,
Dragapult.
like, poison as the secondary typing.
Yeah, well, he has a Dragapult. He has an Enam that can quick Moonblast and dump something in the world. And Iron Thorns, if you have the right Terra type, it can demolish him.
Yeah. I mean, of course.
And,
But,
like-
I mean, this is why I personally, I would like to see probably Terra Flying over Terra Fairy.
Yeah, and also I like Terra Water over Grass.
Yeah, I also like that as well. Because if
This
like,
is pretty
because yeah,
solid.
if you have
All
grass for the ground resistance, then you may as well just go flying, and just get a better defensive type.
But yeah, this team is very solid.
This team is very solid. I mean, shocker, the Dragapult team is very solid.
Well, not every Dragapult team is good, okay?
No, that is very true. Not all of them are, but you have to try quite hard to make a Dragapult team bad.
Yeah, unless you're me, but that's what's
Oh, that's
yeah,
my
this-
go.
This team, could I see A tier real quick and like A plus? I just want to see the tier list
Yeah.
again, just to like see where this can go.
Oh. Oh, there we
These
go.
those are the 2 tiers I'm thinking of. Do I prefer it to the rain team? I kind of do, honestly. Okay, speed tiers. They're not great. You have Pole and Enam. That's kind of it. I guess Raichu is that,
Hmm.
but you also have Iron Thorns.
Yeah. I prefer
I
the
think this
Zama
is
team for sure.
really
What
fair.
about the Rain team?
I kind of like the Palafin team, like around the same as this one.
Yeah, I prefer the Walking Wake Rain team to this one.
And I'd
I
put
think
it.
it's definitely around the Palafin level. Just
Yeah. Based on potential, I think the Palafin team is more potential.
yeah, no, I agree. I do agree.
I'd put it a little bit below, but I think it's a very good team.
Yeah,
This is you
yeah,
might be
yeah,
sleeping
yeah,
on.
yeah.
To be honest. Like,
This is a
team
very good
very
team. I mean, again, if you're just tuning in, like literally any team from like S to B are all like they're all like very good. They're all like they're at least strong. Like they're at least good. You know, like
Yeah.
none of these teams are bad. Like even the C tier team, like
It's pretty decent pieces.
it's got a very good foundation, and it just needs to like get rid of some of the ground weaknesses. Like that's the main thing. And
Get
once it
Mario
does
fan to
that,
help
it
you.
easily moves up to like B, even lower.
Mario fan to help you with transactions. Get
Yeah,
Mario fan to
like
waste all your
look,
transactions.
if you're watching this and you want help with changes, like you can always like feel free to reach out.
And trust me, he made one of my teams that was like a C tier team. He turned it into the best team in the league, probably. So
Little.
I'm talking about IDL, by the way.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
probably not the best team in the league, but it's like a top like 5 team at least.
You have
Top-
Spectria, that's why.
Yeah, Spectre, Darkrai, Terra, Rage, Bolt, Quackable, and Heart Flame.
Yeah, who'd have thought those Pokemon go together well? Yeah, I mean that's pretty crazy. But yeah, okay. Next up, we have the Ogerpon Fire team.
Ooh, Heart Flame.
Okay, so Ogerpon Hearthflame, Garchomp, Regiiki.
Vijiki? It can't Terra, right? Okay, good.
Hell no. No, do you remember when I was telling you that Regieleki has been like completely overpriced, like in every season
Right,
of
you
this
did tell me
league?
that.
I definitely mentioned it at some point because at some point like Regieleki was like 20 points, I think. And I was like, what?
Whoa. Just because it's an Uber, is what I'm saying.
literally,
based on
literally based on Smogon. Literally based on Smogon.
Okay, Terra Ninetales is sick. This is a really cool Sun
Yeah,
team.
this is the team that stole my Ninetales and made me make some changes.
Honestly, I like this as a Sun team because it's like your team is hard Sun. This is
Yes.
kind of Sun.
Yes, I agree.
This has Sun, but
Ogerpon
you have
Fire
a Garchomp
clicks.
and
You have Slitherwing, which is also cool. An Executor
you have
appreciates Sun.
Executor. Yup. You have the Shell Smash with the Poltegeist. That's what Poltegeist is, right? That's the Shell Smash one.
Yeah. That's the classic teapot.
And then Flamigo is your ground immunity. Yay. Awesome.
Yippee.
Hey,
Slitherwing resists, and so does Executor.
Terras all look pretty solid.
Also, wait,
Ninetales is a really cool team.
I just want to make the quick funny comparison. This is a Sun team that has a Water Fairy. I just find that amusing.
And the other Sun team has a Water Fairy, but this Sun team is the better Water Fairy. So like, the better one.
Yeah.
The way better one.
Yeah.
Azumarill.
This team.
But I do really like it. I think it's actually pretty solid.
I also think
Speed
it's
tiers are pretty good.
pretty solid. Yeah, I mean, Eleki is obviously gonna outspeed literally everything ever.
Yeah, Garchomp's really cool here. I like it. Garchomp.
And then
Sundown
Ogerpon
West.
110.
Ninetales is a really
Chomp
cool Terra captain.
102.
I could see Flamigo being a Terra captain,
Yeah,
but I do respect
Ninetales
the
is cool
Ninetales.
because like
I respect the hustle.
Ninetales, like without Terra, it just kind of gets up Sun and then it's just kind of on the field and is quite awkward. But at least this Ninetales can actually threaten damage.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I am wondering what the thinking was behind, like, flying Terra.
I get it's for grounds. I'm assuming. I feel like you could have put a different Terra, maybe like Terra Electric or like Terra like. What's a type? Terra Ice or Terra Fairy. There you go.
Terra Ice would be cool, but Terra Fairy
both
probably
would be
makes a little
nice.
bit more sense. But Ice would be very cool actually. There's something amusing about Terra Blast Ice and Sun.
That's true. That's
But yeah, I think it's a very solid team. Um,
Yeah, it's definitely
speed
very good.
tiers. Yeah, speed tiers are good, for sure. What are we thinking actually? I feel like I feel
For this
like
team, I think it's A tier.
you
I
think
don't
it's
think it's
A.
A
I was
tier.
thinking top of B.
I was thinking like bottom of A. And like, I think this team is very good, but I don't think it's. I think it's okay. What's the bottom of A tier right now?
Bottom of A tier is the like semi-stall team.
I think this is better than the semi-sols. I'll be honest.
I think that's fair. Okay,
I
actually,
think
what about this then? What if I put this bottom of A and move the semi-stall team to top
Same.
of B?
Yeah, I think that's yeah.
I think that looks better. I think that does look better actually.
Do I like the great
Although
testing better than the semi-sol
we've
team?
got four
No,
greens
probably
in a
not.
row. Yo,
That's pretty
can we
cool.
get connect four of the greens? Can we just like move this one down here? Just oh yeah. Okay, move it back. There you go. Wait, we've got the two blue ones together. Wait, is this one gonna go around here as well?
Okay, don't put Doc's team in A tier. Don't you dare. That team is
No. Look, I just wanted to see the four greens line up.
no, that's bad. Oh, this team has Masquerada. Oh, sorry, I'm on the next team. I'm like moving already.
Okay, Meow Manda.
Goat. Ursaluna's an interesting round too. Tentacruel's a great rapid spinner. Jolteon's a great Terra captain. Rotom Heat's a very cool Terra captain. These Terra types really confuse me, but I kind of I see the vision. Actually,
I actually do see the vision. I do.
Spin
I see the
Monkey.
vision.
I'm bad at Pokemon. You have Tentacruel for T. Oh, you have Mew. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, this seems pretty cool. You have Clefable.
It's interesting is the word I'd use, but not like bad interesting. You know,
Titan is a wait.
yeah. So okay, so Titan is interesting, but maybe the bad interesting.
Ralladon is also kind of that too, but it gives you a Steel type. It gives you a Dragon type. I get it. It's a good budget Pokemon. I
It
understand
is. It's very decent for 8 points.
I mean, it's a good belly drum Pokemon. Just no snow is kind of cooked, but I mean, belly drum, like, you can do stuff. Look, Ice Shard.
Yeah, I mean, look, it could be
Not
your counter like pick into like the snow team.
And
I
8
guess.
points.
Yeah, and for 8 points, it's very decent. Jolteon and Rotom Heat are two very cool Terra captains.
They both are pretty similar, but
They both are pretty similar.
Electric is very good,
but-
especially with a Meow. You have a Meow to break them grounds, like
Yeah,
and
exactly.
one more on to help do that. I mean, you have Satine. I can see the Satine vision now, and Haunter is the go. Haunter is the go. You know what? I
And-
fuck with this team. I like this. See, I'm already like thinking of where to put this team, like in my head, and I'm like, I like this better than the stall team. I don't know if I like it better than the last team we just talked about, though.
Yeah, I think this team looks like a top of B tier team.
We could also put this at the bottom of A, so all the blue teams are together.
Oh, you're cooking. You're actually cooking with that. See, this is why I keep you around.
Exactly.
But yeah, how do I put it? It's just kind of lacking in.
It feels like
it's missing some like offensive pieces.
yeah, like it's like Meowscarada and Jolteon are kind of there as your speedy guys,
Yeah.
and then it's kind of cooked. Like you have Mew and Tentacruel, but like
Like
More
I'm looking
defensive.
forward to see how you use Mew. There,
'Cause this team's definitely good.
I have Mew in the ODL, and that Pokemon is really fun to build with. But it can be kind of difficult to build with, just because you get like hit with the like choice paralysis, because it can do anything basically.
yeah, Mew's gonna get encored for days if it's set up, and like
True. Well, this is why you run Mental Whip.
they'll literally. That's like the best item on that one, I swear.
No, that's actually so good as well. Like helps you with like booster speed, like Scream Tail. Ooh. Ooh.
It's pretty cool.
Um,
Fancy.
But yeah, I mean, your two Terra captains fulfilling like similar roles. Like most of the time, it can be kind of weird. But I don't even dislike it here. I'll be honest. I think I actually like it because
Yeah, Mew looks good.
because you just have ways of dealing with grounds, like like if you didn't have like Meowscarada, like even Tentacruel and like Titan, then I'd be a little bit more like suspect of it. But because you have like answers, and because like Rotom Heat is your other like electric Terra Captain, and that's going to help you with grass types as well. I think I really don't hate these two Terra Captains, because I think Terra Jolteon and Terra Rotom Heat are both very strong.
No, they are. Yeah, they're
And I
definitely
think
the higher tier.
it's kind of like a case of kind of similar to how on a rain team, for example, you might want to just get multiple water types to really get as much out of the rain as possible.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to
Electric
that.
offense is awesome.
Yeah, exactly. It's just I do like this team. The more I look at it, the more I like it actually.
It clicks. Yeah, that's why I'm saying A tier, bro. Because it
Yeah.
clicks.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I
I
think you
agree.
could be with the other two blue teams. I don't know where, above or below. I
Okay.
think I like the Garchomp one better.
Uh,
And I probably... do I like the other one more? I don't know. I like the Garchomp team. The 3. What's this one's round 1? Oh, this is the Dragapult team. I still kind of like the Garchomp team a bit more. But that might just be me. Maybe the Dragapult team's probably better, but... That's more my opinion today.
I think the Dragapult team is better personally.
Yeah, then that's fine. They're all close, honestly. All
They
these
are.
teams.
I think
Blue
these two are
division,
very close. Like, if we end up making an A- tier, if A team gets a
all 3.
if A tier team if A tier gets a little too congested, then all 3 of these
Yeah,
are going
these
in A-.
purple teams. Yeah, these purple teams go from there,
Because there's a lot of good teams here. Like I was
they're
gonna
great.
say, like, if we make a B+ tier, but like these aren't B tier teams. I'll be honest. A
definitely not.
I think would be fair if we do end up
I
like
agree.
doing that.
I agree.
We do only have 2 A+ right now, but I don't know. I'm not sure if the Zama goes in A+. I think Zama might be A.
Zama should... Zama?
Okay. We can come back to that. We only have 3 more teams to discuss fully, and then we can revisit stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So first up, we have Kyurem team. Now, Kyurem, if you
You
don't
help
know,
with this one, didn't
if you don't know,
Help
Kyurem
with
is my goat.
This team looks really good.
Kyurem is 20 points though, which is kind of crazy.
You would draft it for 21. I don't want to hear it. But yeah, Slowking for 11. That makes it for it. And Torn T. Yo, this team got Torn round 3. Ooh, Blastoise
Real.
good to spin. Mudseal's a great Terra. Pheasantipity is a really underrated Terra.
I agree.
Wait, this team is cracked. Oh, but okay, we see mid. We see mid after Scizor. We see mid. Okay.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, okay. Well, this team is a D tier because that's only.
Those who know.
In all seriousness, though, this is definitely an A+. This immediately screams A+. Like, whoa.
Yes. Like at least, honestly, like.
I would bring all these Pokemon to a game except for Dusclops and Zora. And I mean, like, these
Like-
8 or 9 or however many Pokemon, I can't count, but like, all these Pokemon are so good. And they're all different types and they all do different things. Okay, they're not all different
Like,
types,
okay.
but like,
I'm a bit of an Infernape hater, but
dude,
it does
for 12 points.
it does look
for
very
12
good.
points.
It does look very good on this team. I will
Dude,
say.
literally, it's always 15 or 14 points, right? 12 points, that's a great
Yeah,
list.
exactly.
I always
That's
wanted to draft
probably
Infernape,
why I
dude.
don't like it as much as I do, because it's always like so overpriced. It's just like I'm not paying 15
I
points
want
for
to draft
Infernape.
Infernape, dude. Infernape's
But like
like
12
such a
points,
fun one.
like it's very decent. And
for sure,
I
yeah.
I really like your Terra Captains, like Kyurem,
Oh, they're both
Slowking,
amazing.
Taunty, Blastoise is a really cool core.
Oh, for sure. Scizor is just goaded.
Um,
You have a lot of things for fire types, which is great.
Definitely. Scizor with Defog is your only hazard removal, so.
Fine,
No. What am I talking? This friggin' Blastoise. Honestly, in my head.
Oh, you were saying
Blastoise-
Scizor. I thought you were saying Blastoise is the only
No,
removal.
I was thinking
Dude,
back to
his
MLBL, and
removal
it's just
is-
like
okay,
Blastoise was my
usually-
Terra Captain. I just wanted to click Shell Smash, but yeah, Blastoise is obviously a
Usually,
good Terra Captain.
you want one
with
removal on a
Obsidian.
team. One removal, and if you have 2, that's great.
Yeah.
If you have 1, that's fine. If you have 2, that's great.
exactly.
But usually, most drafts just need 1 to be S tier. I don't think 2 removals, like...
Yeah. Like, okay.
But Scizor doesn't want to run Defox, so like having
If
Blastoise.
if a team feels like pretty hyper offensy, then yeah, I think 1 removal is definitely enough for it to be like S.
Yeah.
On a bulkier team, maybe you want to, especially I would say this is a bulkier team, especially
Definitely.
and you have Kyurem, Taunty. So I
No, two
I
removals. Great.
really like the double removal on this team, and it's not as if
sure, yeah.
like Scissor's obviously like not.
And Torty's a great bootsman. I just want to
It's
say.
not. It's not locked into yeah. It's not locked into defog. Like obviously Scizor is a very 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 strong Pokemon.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Kyurem is your like centerpiece, and from experience, Kyurem's two biggest like grievances are bulky steels and bulky fires. And you have Slowking Blastoise to help with bulky fires. You have Mudsteel to help with bulky fires, and then bulky steels. You have Infernape Mudsteel again. Like,
Yeah.
I really like this team. This is I think this is definitely one of the best teams we've looked at so far. Where exactly does it go?
Let me see the A pluses again. I need to like remember what we put up here.
There are some very good teams in A plus. To be fair.
Oh yeah, I know. Like this team's definitely among them. Oh, there's only two teams in A plus right now. It's the S tier stuff. Wait.
MT, you said in the Discord chat, I'll take top 5 without Stealth Rocks. Metagross has Stealth Rock. I'm not sure if you knew this, but Metagross does have Stealth Rock.
This team is definitely better than the Zamazenta team. That's my
Yes.
Wow,
I completely agree. I completely agree.
Man, the Zamazenta team feels high to me, but it's also just Zamazenta, so like, I
Yeah,
can't even, like,
it's kind of difficult. Lando T.
It's hard to
Iron
rank a
Volcarona,
team with such a
Petulant.
broken Pokemon on it. It's so hard because it's like. But okay, this team, I think it's. I think I like it.
I think I like it slightly more to the Lando T. Honestly, I've been looking at them a little bit more, and I'm very tempted to swap the Lando T team and the Blood Moon team like around and put the Blood Moon team above Lando T. And
That's
then
fair.
have Cure on top of A plus.
Yeah. I can agree with that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad we're
They're all pretty
agreement.
close to me, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like A plus, they're all very close. S, they're all very close. Like A, there's 6 teams tier. There are literally 6 teams in A, and they're all very close.
No, they are crazy close.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
There's
just a lot of good teams. Like, credit to everyone here for actually building good teams. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
Mario and I are like draft tryhards.
Like literally, and like I'm very impressed by the quality of these drafts.
I think you showed me like one team. You showed me your week 1 matchup, and that's all I saw.
And that's all you saw. Yeah, literally. But actually, there are a lot of good teams, and
yeah, people are cooking.
yeah, like this next team again, like very solid.
Darkrai. I mean, hey,
Darkrai first, Sneasler last is very interesting. Sneasler just didn't get taken.
Sneasler last. Oh my god. That is a
that's
great
something
card.
really, really funny. Oh,
wait, that's a great card.
MC edited his message to say without rocks or spikes. Yeah, I see. I saw that. A team doesn't need spikes to be good. It doesn't.
Yeah,
like spikes are nice.
Kind of
But
hazards are nice, but you don't need hazards. But hazards are definitely a preferable thing to have.
Like
you want at least one rocker, because
Yeah.
you definitely want something to break a focus ash. But like
your team, empty. Your team is like pretty offensive and pretty fast paced. Like I will say,
hazards aren't-
one of the reasons we didn't put your team higher is because you do lack the spikes, and Metagross is locked into the Stealth Rock.
who wants to have a fourth move for?
Yep, exactly. And like you have webs, and you have like 2 excellent spin blockers in Skeledirge and potentially Terra Ghost Cyclizar.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But yeah, I mean, it's like you have a very, very good team, right? It's just lacking a few things, or like a couple things, which is basically the A plus teams in a nutshell. It's like very, very good, but maybe they're just lacking a couple things. That's the basic rundown. Okay, John Crumbler, great name. So yeah, Darkrai Sneasler, literally two round 1 picks, but first and last is extremely funny. You have Pincurchin, like in the middle there, sandwiched. Which,
yeah, I get why you have it, because for Sneasler, but
now I will say, you do have an Amoonguss. So please remember that you cannot sleep things in electric terrain if they are
I'm
touching
gonna
the
be
ground.
honest. Certain is terrible. One
It
sucks.
is bad, but I
And you got the double
kind of get it. I
dragon.
kind of get it because you want you want a way of getting like unburdened sneeze. Like I get it, but like you have hypnosis on Darkrai, you have Spore on Amoonguss. Just bear that in mind.
And pin curtain is not the thing you want to break your bulky waters. And Amoonguss is your bulky water breaker. And I'm not the
Yes,
biggest fan of that.
we do indeed have another team here that struggles with bulky waters.
This team has like,
Minus
and the
okay, Terra Grass on Typhlosion. But
yeah, the
that's
Terracotta are
that
interesting.
that is your way. Like these are two like good Terra captains. Like Terra Flygon is really really good, but you don't have Terra Normal,
yeah.
so that's you're getting deducted points for not having Terra Normal.
And no Terra Electric, especially on a team where you kind of need that.
Yeah. Like Terra Electric here would also like I think Ground makes sense. I think and then over Water Steel, I think Electric and Normal.
Yeah, I think Steel also makes sense, but like I think I like Electric and Normal offensively. I don't think you need both Gudra and Flygon. I'm not a big fan of that, especially since this team's kind of weak.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like,
yeah, Gudra could easily be substituted for something else.
Darkrai and Sneasler do carry this team a lot, though. Like
they
kind of like
really,
the
really do.
But Darkrai, Sneasler is such a good core. Like if you, this team
It
has
is.
so much potential. Like the Zamazenta team and
Like-
there's one other team.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Iron
yeah.
Crown Hands team, whatever that one could be improved too. Like this is definitely like a B or A tier team, but I have to look at the tiering to obviously like decide that. But I think
Yeah,
B tier is where
mean-
my brain says.
Yeah. I think it was like these two teams that we were talking about with a lot of potential, like the Palafin, like Dragapult team,
Yeah.
like
The Palafin
those two
Bolt,
especially, like
Dude, the Palafin Bolt team, like that team could be an S tier team, like in seconds with changes.
Yes.
Like that, I love that.
Yeah.
That's my favorite team.
like if
Probably,
like
if I-
like
besides
we were
the Spectre
talking
team.
about how, the fact it's similar to that team in that respect, like logically maybe we put it here, but I think right now this is a beta team, but it sort of holds the same amount of potential, maybe even a little bit more than these other teams. But I think
Yeah.
for right
I
now
think
where
it's
this team
worse.
is, I think it's top of B.
I think it's worse than the blue team. So yeah, I can
Yeah.
really put it in top of B.
Yeah.
I think it's better than the stall team. It's better than like the other two teams in here.
Yeah,
The
I
Great
agree.
Tusk team.
I agree. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
shall we talk about the last team?
Yeah, let's go for it. What
The
are
top
we
two
working
sync
with
well?
here?
The top two sync well. Reverum.
Tinglu, Annihilate, Moltres, Terra Reverum
Reverum
is
Terra
cool.
types are questionable.
Oh,
I don't
Poison,
like types.
Fire, Flying.
Okay, I like flying and poison. I think.
mean,
I think actually no. I like
no.
flying. I think you should put steel over poison. And I think you could put
That's fair. That's fair. I think Fire.
over fire.
I think
Fire's
Fire
fine,
makes
but
sense because otherwise it's
you
not
get
gonna. It doesn't
Tempered Flare,
really
though.
hit. It can't really hit steals. Like I guess you can go ground as well.
Well, you get high horse. You get temper
Yeah.
flare. I mean, these are moves.
I think
mean,
Fire makes sense. You could easily go ground as well if you wanted to. I mean, I guess it
Or
depends on like the
grass,
rest of the team
or-
and what type it needs.
Yeah.
But
I
like you have
guess so.
Tinglu, you have Moltres, so like it doesn't really need either too much.
I don't
lo-
think it needs fire.
oh.
I prefer like a defensive, not defensive.
I mean,
type, but,
this is truly beautiful.
like, Tarap. Whoa, I didn't see that.
Alola,
Lola Mola. I don't like Aloe. Okay, I like Aloe because it has Tinglu and Wish passes. Crazy.
Literally. But Aloe's
yeah,
so expensive.
Hey,
here,
can you like
jeez.
swing? Get the Vaporeon and this team. Cookery.
True.
I'm not an Aloe guy, I'm a
True,
Vaporeon.
true.
Okay, Terra Meloetta. I do not like these Terra types. I do not like Ice and Steel.
Oh, normal
Please
ice.
put Terra Ground.
Steel. Oh.
Please put Terra Ground and please put Terra Fairy. Or put something that hits Steels plus Fairy. You can put Fighting. I like Ground because it already gets Fighting moves.
Yeah, I think
So-
that makes sense.
And like it can go, yeah. Normal Ground Fairy is my 3 on Meloetta always. Like
Yeah, I like
those
that.
are like the ones
I like that. Yeah, I think this is a very like bulky offense
This
team.
is a solid team. This is a very solid team.
It is
Pokemon here,
extremely
I really like.
solid.
Luna is random, but I think this is better than the team we just talked about in terms of what we already have.
I agree. I completely agree.
Rotom
Like,
Frost at 2? Holy.
yeah, I think Rotom Fan was 2 as well.
I like Frost here better though. Ice type.
Yeah, no,
Blizzard.
that's fair. That's fair. I was just saying, like they were in the same like place.
And I kind of get it since it's like Terra. There's just 2 Terras. There's no budget or anything. So, but yeah, I like this team a lot. I think this team great way to finish it off. I think this is I want to say A. Like my head tells me that because I think it has like A tier pieces.
I think it
I
fits
like
in
it
with the
better
A
than
tier
the three.
teams. I agree.
I think it's better than the 3 blue tier teams. I don't know what else is we need to talk about that. Okay, the Palafin team.
Quite literally, my first reaction was to put it right here.
Where did you put it?
Like, literally above the 3 blue teams.
And behind the Palafin team.
Yep.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I really okay. Wait. Okay.
Although we are going to need to do
Okay,
some...
I'm biased to the Palafin team because I think I like it better than the Rain team. Because that's just I like the Palafin team.
I think the Rain team is better, but the Palafin team has like the potential to go up to S.
Yeah, I mean that's just like there's so much potential, but yeah, what we have right.
Yeah, like
I'm
what we
not
are
a big fan
like
of
the
that.
Pokemon we're looking at. Yeah.
Okay, we could probably make an A- tier though.
Yeah, because
I think we could put the 3 blue teams in A- and maybe even John Crumbler's team, the dark gray one, or whatever that guy's name is.
I like
John.
that. I like that actually. I like that.
That guy A-. I think that team's better than
Oh.
the Snow team by a lot.
I have to fix the colors now. Hold on.
I like the Darkrai Sneasler core. I think that's what saves it. And you have solid pieces. It's just a few changes. Like every team just needs a little makeover.
Exactly. Like there are.
And hey, I draft
there's
shit
a
teams
lot of
too,
good
and they
teams
do
here.
well. So don't. I'm sure the C tier team is probably gonna go 8-0 in the regular season, and I'm gonna feel ashamed.
I'm gonna delete the D tier. Goodbye.
Yeah, we don't need the D tier. No team is. I think the lowest tier team has a lot of potential.
Yeah, I agree.
And like there's just pieces. It's just no synergy. Like not very much synergy at least. Like you do have like hands with the steel types. Like I like that a lot. But like,
Oops.
like hands Gambit's pretty solid combo. But like,
Okay. Does this look? Does any qualms with what we have right now? It is kind of funny that I've ended up at the top. This is gonna look so
Yeah.
biased. Okay. We can quickly talk about like the S tier and try and think.
they're all very close.
They are very close. I think the S tier is quite literally like personal opinion. Like, what do you prefer in a team? Like, if you're maybe not a huge
think
fan
so
of
too.
weather, then maybe you have the Spectra team above
Yeah,
these
exactly.
two. If
Yeah, I love that team. That's probably
if
my
you like
personal
weather,
favorite,
like
but-
if you are someone who likes weather and maybe doesn't think it's as inconsistent as others, I think my team is probably the best in the league. I think in terms of
Yeah.
like raw power, I think mine is the best. But Spectra,
Yeah, well,
the
the
Spectra
Max
team
is
has a
also
lot of power, and the speed tiers on the
Max
Spectra team like are so
insane.
good, so good.
I know. I love it. The Bax team is also very strong. I'm the best Terra Captain in Ryun. I think Ryun and Crook are like the two best. I think Ryun's. I wouldn't say it's okay. They're both very good. I think they're the two best. But like Terra Ryun is so good.
In the
It's
chat
just
we
so-
have. Oh, we have. That's funny. We have Empty talking about how he wants the Blood Moon team in S. It's look, I think this team is very good.
The Blood Moon team's pretty great.
Like, quite literally, S and A plus are all excellent teams. It's just these teams are lacking something that these teams either have or
Yeah.
don't necessarily need.
Yeah, a little improvement. That's all you need.
Yeah, the
very good.
A tier teams are also like very solid, and like maybe a couple changes can elevate these very easily to A plus or S. The A minus teams are basically the same boat as the A tier teams in terms of potential, but what they have right now is maybe
Yeah, a bit more
slightly
glaring
weaker
flaws.
than the A tier teams.
Yeah,
And then B
slightly more flaws.
is basically the same thing again in terms of what we just talked about going from A to A minus, but it's just A minus to B. And then
Literally.
this team is probably the weakest in the league, and it's probably not too close, unfortunately. But again, we know why this is the weakest team. And
Yeah, there's reasoning.
yeah.
That's fair. I mean, I once joined a draft. I dropped this league because I hated my team so much, but I joined a league and I had to take over a team and the board was all terrible. And I hated how the budgeting worked. I hated the league so much that I dropped after one of them.
Which league was that?
On the little cup one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, I did not like what was available at all. I was like, man, sucks. So I just made the team worse. I picked up Charmander. I tried to have fun. And then I couldn't gen in my Flabébé. It took me 20 minutes to get my Flabébé in. And I'm like, "Ah, I'm not doing this anymore."
What? Why's that?
Like, because I couldn't do it through the usual ways. So
Oh, I see. Why didn't you just breed it? You know?
because then that would take longer than 20 minutes.
True.
But
And how would
if
you
I
even,
had to
how
pick
would you even get like how do little quick
Yeah, like,
players even get all the like correct moves on? Because like I feel like some
I
of the
don't
moves you need are like level up moves.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know how this shit works. I don't know. I'm a ladder little cup player. I am not a draft player. That format.
Real.
I am hard stuck on the Mianfu core, bro. Without Mianfu, I'm cooked. Without Grookey, I'm cooked. Without coughing, I'm cooked. Like I'm cooked without those mods. Without Crocolore, I'm cooked. I need my unaware wall. Like
Crocolore. I think you have to use Coco, baby.
or Fuecoco, my bad.
Crocolore.
Nah.
Crocolore's evolved. That's
Crocolore's
cheating.
goated.
That's broken. What?
That is, bro.
No.
But if I had to pick a
Personally,
team-
I'm
if I had to pick-
dependent on Duraludon.
That's real. Okay, that much. If I had to pick a team that my favorite team, it's probably the Spectra team or the Palafin team. Like those are the two like stick out to me as those are my favorites. In terms of just personal opinion.
Yeah.
Not based on
I know. Okay, well, we probably could have pulled up with any Spectra team that isn't like built like King's MDL team.
Oh my god, not that Spectra team. Oh.
and you'd have glazed it. But I do think this team is very good. I think the Spectra team is very, very good.
Oh, and I really like the Palafin Bolt team. In terms of just personal opinion, like there's just a lot of Pokemon I like.
There's
I
a
love Bolt.
lot of cool
Rilla
Pokemon on
Bolt
this
is
team.
such a cool core. Rilla Bolt is that's such a good combo.
No, I agree.
And Terra Raging Bull, I have Terra Raging Bull in a league, and it's been so much fun. It's been so much fun.
Terra Raging
Oh,
Bull.
I may or may not show you that game after.
I mean, look, I have Terra Bolt in ODL. That Pokemon's awesome. I actually have Palafin Terra Raging Bolts. So, look, I can relate to this team. You know.
No, I love this. That's like my favorite in terms of like in terms of just like these mods are awesome, and with changes like this could be the best team in my opinion. Like even better than yourself.
No,
like,
I completely agree. This team probably like this Palafin team probably has the most potential.
Yeah, that and the Zamazenta team.
Okay, this
Well,
and the
like-
Zamazenta team. Okay, sure. But like, okay,
This is Zamazenta. I mean, you can make with Zamazenta you can make that S tier like easily.
yeah, no, completely, like 100%, because it's
Just literally just build
Zamazenta.
your entire concept around being with Zamazenta. That's
Yeah,
what
exactly.
you need to do.
exactly. You just like literally even just like getting Galamortis back, like immediately you're back into A+. Like immediately.
Yeah, get your bird back, bro.
Like you could have like honestly, if you have Galamortis over like I don't know, like whatever we talked about earlier. I think I said something about like dropping Armourouge, Grafaiai, and maybe Electabuzz, and getting Galamortis and like something else. I don't know. That alone would probably put you right here. I'm not gonna lie, like bottom of S. Because like low kicks is obviously like excellent to help with ghosts, right? Like knock off Sucker Punch, excellent.
Yeah.
But it's also very, very flimsy. So it could you can't really switch it in. Like you have to like kind of sack something else, or pivot to it, and like maybe you have like a slower like Volt Switch treads. I do like Flip Turn Milotic for it, but that's kind of it for pivoting. I guess you can do like Eject Pack, Armor Cannon, Armourouge, I guess technically. But yeah, I mean obviously Zamazenta team is very good. Anything that you think needs changing? I don't think there's anything that
No, I
stands
don't
out.
think so.
I mean, yeah, again, the S tier teams we have could be in any order, like literally personal preference. Honestly, same for the A+ tier teams. Like the power level in A+ is all pretty similar. I mean, crazy. The teams we have in the same tier are pretty similar power level. Like literally, who would have thought, right? Like that's kind of crazy. But yeah, I think this looks good.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, like I am very impressed by the overall power level of it, like in this league. I'm not gonna lie, like being so real. I thought we were gonna end up like with like a couple teams in D, like maybe like two or three teams in C, and then like a few in B, a couple in A, like a couple in A plus, and then a few in S. But look, as a university, we should be very proud of how we've done
It's a great
in
draft.
terms of drafting. This is very solid. Okay, so now I will control plus a couple times.
Control plus. Pretend I know what that means.
I am zooming in.
Yep. I don't want to use a computer.
It would seem I was hovering over Diancie and had it clicked when I took this screenshot. So kill me. That is going to annoy me for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I have faith in the Palafin team. I want to see that team strive.
I completely
I
agree.
want to see that team win.
Okay,
That's
okay.
That's my
I think
Not a Spectre team.
we all.
New Spectre Justice.
I am assuming that there is going to be a channel made at some point.
Ooh.
Just like made, not a YouTube channel. Sorry, just like in the Discord server.
My bad.
No, you got excited. No, I am the YouTube channel covering the league. So
Ooh,
you
we'll see more?
will probably be involved in anything else that happens, right?
Yay.
But yeah, if there can be not YouTube. Oh my god, if there can be a Discord channel made just for like posting like the showdown replays, so I can like very easily access them all. Because okay, wait, what did you just say? You reckon you're gonna predict what teams are gonna make it out of groups, or are you guys gonna wait and see how the teams play? I mean, okay. As for which teams make it out of, like the group stage, which like I said earlier, Zachmander, 3 groups of 6 teams, and the top 4 teams are gonna make it out. That becomes much more about the coach as well, rather than just the team. So that becomes like that's a lot harder to predict.
Yeah.
I mean, I am happy to do like a watch together, similar to like some of the bigger leagues, if you're familiar.
Yeah.
I'm obviously, I'm mainly talking to the people in the Discord server. Because I know the commission's still watching, so shout out to you, MT. Thank you for making the league, by the way. Thank you for making some very interesting tiering.
Get Mario Fan on the tiering staff.
But what was I saying? My train of thought. I'm happy to like do like a watch together, but I like, me personally, I would appreciate just being able to like see all the replays together. I don't have to like scroll through the Discord channel like the current one and just find them all individually, because that just make it easy for me.
Or you can like put the replay in and then say who played who, like this person versus, just so it's easier to find. But I don't know if you can make it so you can just.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. I mean, that more comes down to like what you have time to do. Like, if you don't have time to do that, then like it's obviously okay. But
no, I mean, you'll be able to recognize the showdown name yourself.
I'm happy to do like a watch together for these games, because I am also quite interested to see how these teams do. Yeah, I can make sure everyone sees the replays. They'll be on challenge, but I can easily put them in the disc. Yeah, that's cool then. Yeah, if I don't really mind where you put them, just as long as they're like all together somewhere. That'd just be cool for me, because I would like to do a watch together. Yeah. If you want to make a separate channel for it, then yeah, that'd be really cool for me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because it's only Showdown. It's not going to take ages to just like watch all the games, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like a Wi-Fi league.
Yeah, exactly. Where it will take hours.
It will take a long time.
like before my ODL game earlier, I was watching this Poke Games like watch together stream, and that
Oh
thing
my
that
god,
thing is like
yeah.
4 hours.
Oh, I know.
And it's
Dude,
like
oh my god.
I got halfway
Some of
through. Oh
those
my god.
games. There's one game I really liked. It was the guy who had Dozo Geary.
Oh yeah. That was
He
I
used it
think
so well.
I think that was Moxie boosted versus James Beck, right?
No, it was James Beck versus Joe UX.
Oh yeah. JUX9. Yeah. I remembered it was a VGC player versus another VGC player. I just
Moxie
forgot which
played,
one. That was very quick.
Played Amel. Oh my god, Amel cooked that game.
That was extremely quick. Shout out to Empty for actually making that Discord channel extremely quickly.
I'm cook.
That's very helpful, thank you. Okay, yeah. Okay, with that in mind, I'm more than happy to do like a watch together stream for all the games. And obviously all the coaches can talk about their like what they were thinking and stuff like in the chat. I don't really have a set day for when I'll do this. I'll just do it when I can. But yeah,
Yep.
probably on Mondays because I don't have lectures on Mondays.
Yeah. I will be on Monday, so just this Monday. This Monday's a special Monday.
What is so special about this Monday? Very hopeful
just
that you
don't
were able to like be here early for this one. By the way, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I just didn't have school today.
Nice. Is it?
I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest.
Is it like a reading week for you?
No, I just have off for some. I think the teacher can handle it.
Okay. I mean, hey, it benefited me.
It did benefit you, exactly.
Yeah, most games are good on a Sunday. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I like to schedule my games for Sundays as well. Because,
No, me too. Sundays, I usually have
Makes
the
sense.
most games. Sundays is the game I have 3 games per day sometimes. That's what happens when you're cooked. That's when you're in like
Because,
7 to 8
like-
leagues.
Because
I'm
like
on the
you
draft
you
grind.
could also schedule like a few for Saturday as well, but like you know just like building your team like Saturday night, you know, like just like relaxed with
Vibes,
it.
I love, yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's what I do. I build a lot of my teams like a day before. Well, you know, if I
Literally.
could somehow cook, then you know that's what matters.
I mean, you always.
But I'm about improving how I play. Like that's what my like main focus
Yeah,
is on.
I
is
mean, look.
more, like,
Yeah, I mean, you know this, but my biggest weakness is figuring out exactly what I should lead in a game, and then just getting out of the like the first few turns. Like that
See,
is
I'm the opposite.
that's
I'm the opposite.
that's
I
my
struggle with
biggest
the end
weakness in
game.
game.
I struggle at the end game more
See,
than that.
for me, the reason that I do so much better in the end game is that it always feels like it's so much more telegraphed, like what I should do in the end game because there's fewer choices, and I feel like I can much more easily pick out of the choices I have available what the best thing to do is. Whereas in terms of like leading and the first couple turns, it's just like there's just more Pokemon that I have more choices, and I get stun locked by decision paralysis. And it's just like, oh, what should I do? Is this the best thing?
As you know, sometimes
the
my
best-
lead
is this
metagame
the
is
best
pretty
thing?
good. Sometimes my lead metagame is pretty good.
like in my ODL game earlier, I did really good. They didn't bring any hazard removal, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna lead a Araquanid then. You know what, like, and that worked out for me because they led the Urshifu Rapid Strike into my Rocky Helmet, like very defensive Araquanid, and yeah, I got webs up and I 1v1'd it, even though Liquidation was my only attacking move, because I was in dual Rocky Helmet and I'm scum.
Let 'em cook.
And then, oh my god, I was on like 13%. Mewtwo came into revenge kill. They went for Aurasphere, and I lived on quite literally 1 HP.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Araquanid is the GOAT.
Oh, did they get a replacement for me, by the way, in that league?
Yes. Who was it?
I wonder what they changed. They probably changed everything.
Wait, transactions group B. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, I don't remember exactly what you had, but they now have Calyrex Eyes, obviously. Great Tusk, Slowking, Terra Iron Boulder, Sinistra, Pheasantipity, Alolan Persian, Registeel, Manaphy. Ooh. Terra Flareon. Ooh. And Noxel.
Ooh. Do they keep Cali Ice?
Yeah. They kept Cali Ice. I mean, I wonder why.
Did they keep Chespin? They keep Chespin?
They did not keep Chespin, unfortunately.
Aww. Did they keep what? Wait, what did they drop? Like, what did they keep actually? What did they keep that I had originally?
Well,
I'm sure they kept
I don't
Great Tusk,
remember
right?
exactly what you had. I mean, okay, they still have Calyrex, Ice, and Slowking.
Yeah. Did they keep Great Tusk? Did they have the Great
Yeah,
Tusk?
yeah, they still have Great Tusk.
What are their Pokemon? Just tell me their team. Oh, I remember what I had.
Okay, Terra Iron Boulder.
Okay, I did not have that last time.
What
Okay.
did you have? Oh, it was Terra
I
Zarude,
had
wasn't it?
Zarude. Wait, they dropped Zarude? Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah, they dropped Zarude. What's the next
No, that's the
best?
best Terra Captain. That's the best Terra
They
Captain.
have Manaphy now. Actually, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, I need to join a high tier Terra League. I need to draft Zarude. Like,
that's real.
that Monas.
But like in a
So
Wi-Fi
good.
league.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Obviously.
Yeah,
But
of
the
course.
problem is the next league I applied for is a low tier league. So I don't know when the next high tier Terra League I'm going to apply to is.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna apply to my VGC league at some point.
I mean, I will. I mean, I've been watching the doubles games. I've been like, okay, I kind of
Exactly,
have an
exactly,
idea.
exactly. It's like,
I
okay,
gotta lock in.
if you, um, if, what was I saying? I just got a message and I just completely stopped thinking. Um, oh yeah, yeah. If you watched, I think Nexus's game, then he said
Oh,
that
yeah,
like
against...
a lot of skill, like he was talking to like the singles players. He said a lot of skills will transfer.
Yeah, I'm like cooked because I'm a singles player. Only a
But
singles player, so.
like it's not too different. Like once you just get used to the fact you probably want to run protect on a lot more mons, like
Yeah, for sure.
um. Okay, wait. Stunner Boy
Yeah.
said, "Guys, how do I save the Dragapult team? Should I get a Terra Bird on my Thorns so I don't auto lose to Grass type switching in?" Yes,
Please do.
yes. I don't remember exactly what we talked about. Like, you can obviously just like scroll back and watch earlier on, or when the VOD, when we end stream, which will probably be kind of soon, because I think we're pretty much done talking about most things.
Yeah.
It's going to be available as a VOD, so you can watch back at any point. But yeah, where's your team again? Da, 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 da.
He's the Dragapult, Enam, Thorns,
Oh, here we go. Here we
Exca.
go. Here we go. Yeah. So I think what did we say? We said drop Terra Grass for Terra Water, and then drop Terra Fairy for Terra Flying. We do like Rotom Mo. Electric Ice Steel, I think we agreed is actually I think we both like that.
Electric, Steel, Ice. Yeah, 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 we did like that.
Yeah.
I thought the Ice type was cool. It does help you with grass types too, so you know what?
Yeah, exactly. What else do we have? I like the Dragapult and Namorous. I like Iron Thorns. I like Excadrill as well. What were the things we kind of didn't like? Alolan Muk, Volcanion, Slowbro. Okay, Alolan Raichu is definitely something we weren't like super keen on, but
Yeah.
you know it
Doesn't make a change, but
yeah,
like,
it's
there's not really much
not
to
going to make a
so.
crazy change.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like okay, here's the like this isn't a bad team. Like you like just because you see it like in the lower half, don't think that we think this team is bad. This team is very good. It's still
Yeah,
like A minus.
it is.
It's just these other teams just like are a bit better, and like these A tier teams are only a little bit better. Like A plus, like even the S tier teams are like better, but like not too much better. Like please don't feel bad about seeing your team in A minus. Still very good. Still very good.
Exactly.
It's just like a few things that could be changed, and like, yeah, I mean, Volcanion, Excadrill are your fairy resists, which I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Valiant kind of puts in work, but Volcanion, I really like Volcanion on this team. Like,
Yeah, it's quite nice.
you can, because like Slowbro, like we obviously talked about, well, not obviously, but we talked about the fact that Trick Room is kind of like not the greatest strategy, but like on a Pokemon like Slowbro, that can that can set up Trick Room and then teleport out. Like you still get like two 3 turns. 2 turns, I think. Is it 3? I don't remember. Not right now. Is it 2 or 3? You set Trick Room up. You have 4 turns of Trick Room. You teleport out. That's 3 turns. I think it's 2 turns. Is it? Oh, I can't think right now.
True.
My brain is fried. Chat, my brain is
I just
fried.
posted my heat set in the IDO. You should check out this very heat set.
Okay, hold on.
The 252 EVs.
Oh, in the heat sets channel.
Yeah, the boring EVs.
Okay. The whole the Mudsdale set, of course.
Yeah.
Oh no. Leftovers, stamina, terror poison, literally max speed, max attack, close combat substitute, earthquake, heavy slam. That is fine. That is indeed a heat set.
That's like the most creative thing I built.
Nah, that's cool. But yeah, the trackable team is good. Like,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah. I mean, like, there are some things that the team's weak to, but like you have things to help with it. So like, yeah, like it's still a good team. So don't worry about it. Just trying to see if there's anything crazy like. Okay, you are pretty Ghost Weak. I think that might be the biggest problem we had, but like you do have like a Lowland Muck.
Lowland Muck is a very good ghost.
But
resist.
it is a very good Ghost Resist. So
It's a top tier one. I'll be honest.
yeah, I completely agree. It's extremely it's just so good, like. But yeah, I think, I don't think there's any more changes we need to make with the tier list. I think we've said everything. So yeah, well, I think we'll probably end stream about now, unless you've got anything else to say.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course, it's a pleasure. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for watching. This is obviously going to be a VOD, so just
Enjoy.
go onto the live section of my channel somewhere, and it'll be there.
It'll be
All
there.
right, thank you for watching, everyone. Make sure to
Peace
like,
out.
subscribe, and hit that bell. Oh, and check out Zach Mander's channel. Actually, I'll link his channel somewhere in the description for you to check
It'll
out.
be like I play draft. I'm bad, but like we have fun.
Exactly,
That's
but
what it is.
he's in so many leagues that there's like that you're gonna get an upload like at some point every day.
Okay, not every day, bro. Maybe a few times a week.
Okay, not the Pokemon uploads, but like close.
Yeah.
But okay, like think of Pokemon, but like draft. It's like you're not gonna get a game every day, but like more often than not, you know.
Well, yeah. Some of the leagues make me upload, so I kind of have to.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone.